Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming into the Pink House. Thank you guys for being here. Let me just get something straight here. Just give me 1 second. Did I do it? Let me just try it one more time. I hope you all can hear me. If you can hear me, just let me know. Okay, yes, it happened. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Ah, Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday afternoon. I am, and I am so happy to see you all here. I truly am. Let me just go ahead and go through my list because we got a hot topic today. You know, the Huntsville streets never sleep, right? They act like, I don't know, some gangsters or something. These people never go to sleep. I mean, if somebody is not sleeping, something is wrong because they stay up in the streets, they on the corners, they in the clubs, they at the casino lounge, they at Black, they at everywhere in the boom boom room, they everywhere. All the men hanging out at Credit One allegedly, all time of night, 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to hump on something allegedly. Just my opinion, okay. But let me just say, everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. And this video that I'm making is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And everything is on my channel is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. And let me just say first, hello to Linda Gamble. She is the best mod ever. Thank you, Linda Gamble, for being here. Thank you for everything that you do. Yes, Linda Gamble is here. And Linda Gamble wants everybody to make sure, she said, welcome to the Pink Room. But she want to make sure on your way into the chat, make sure you hit that like button. You know, that thumbs up goes like this here. However way you put it, you can put it that way or that way, but hit it anyway on your way in. And while you're hitting that thumbs up button, go ahead and hit that notification bell. And when you hit that notification bell, go ahead and hit all. If you can do that for me, I will appreciate it. I will appreciate it if you can hit the all, because that'll keep me in the algorithm, but that also helps you to get all the notifications, not just some videos or whatever. It helps you to get it all. Okay. All right. Thank you, May, for coming into the Pink House as well. And I'm doing fine. Thank you, May. I'm getting better every day. Yes, I am. I got Sunkiss in the building today. She's in this big pink house. Sunkiss, I'm going to catch you up in here. Where are you? Somewhere. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're feeling better. I know all of us that's been out sick. You know, I hope everybody gets better. And Debbie, you get better as well. Like I said, I'm glad to see you here too. All of us been sick. I don't know what it is. We all got sick around the same time, and I guess we're gonna heal the same time. So it's either one of us gets sick, and then one of us get well, then all of us get well. Because when one got sick, we all got sick. So one of us have to get well first. I'm not gonna say who's gonna get well first, but somebody needs to hurry up and do it so we can all be well. All right, but I'm happy to have you here as well. Let me see. Let me see. Thank you guys for being here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to be talking about, and for the ones that's hiding out in the bushes today, make sure, go ahead and if you can step out of the bushes or from hanging in the trees for a moment, or from my flower garden, or if Bella's running you into the house. She does that a lot. If she got you, just come on in the house with her, and just in the Pink House, just hit that notification bell, okay? And then you can go back out. I promise you, she won't bite you. Just come on in, hit that notification bell and that thumbs up button, and everything will be just fine. Just come on out of the bushes now. Go ahead and hit it for me, because you know a girl need her lax. And I like my lax. Yes, I do. But we're going to be talking about this reunion. You know, they did the last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville last week, right? Where Martell sat at that table and made himself look like a Plum D fool, which he is a Plum D fool. But he looked like a fool in all categories. Looks, a fool. Money, a fool money, which he ain't got none. Place to live, a fool. A narcissist, fool. His behavior toward women, a fool. He looked like a father, a fool. In every categories, he looked like a fool. So he made himself look like that. Didn't nobody make him look like that but himself. He's trying to blame it on Mel, Carlos. He's probably trying to blame it on me and everybody else. So if you're a content creator, he's probably trying to blame it on you too. But don't take that blame. Slap it right back where it came from, in his face. That's exactly what I'm going to do after I get through talking about him. Yes. Also, let me just say this, that let me just say this. And Mel do have to take food over there, because if Mel says she have to take food, we already know that he never have food, because just like he never have his lights turned on, she always have to pay to get something turned on when her kids are over there, because she don't want them living in the dark and sleeping in the dark and waking up in the morning in the dark and going to bed hungry, because he ain't got no food. Probably can't even take the kids over to his mama's house to get a good meal, because she probably ain't got no money and no food either. Because he ruined his life, ruined his mama's life. He ruined everybody's life that he came in contact with. Even yours, Sheree. You just don't even know it, because you're a fool just like him, allegedly. But in coleslaw, we know you was born a fool. So we ain't gonna even say nothing about you, because you was just born just like you was born. Okay, thank you all for getting those likes up for me. Come on, we just need a few more of these likes. I know I put this out a little late, but that don't stop a girl from getting all her likes. Okay, and for hitting that thumbs up button. Come on, guys. But everybody's in that camp is a fool. Okay. And he talking about he manifesting. We ain't going to be manifesting nothing. That's a fool. And, you know, he went on that little rant last week, the little Instagram rant. Oh, just acting a clear dude fool. Acting like little Chucky, 10-year-old little Chucky. No, 9.5 going on 10, little Chucky. You know, he act worse than his son do. I mean, acted a big fool. If a man threatened his boss to fire him, first of all, he got it. Just my opinion. Let me just say, he got something on that man. CK, he got something on you. Just like he got something on Marceau, Maurice, and Chris, allegedly. I think he got to have something on Chris, because Chris let him walk all over, run the bus over his wife, step on her head, put his knee on her neck. He don't care. He don't care what he do to Neil. He ain't gonna say nothing. Either he's the scariest man I ever seen, the most good-looking, nice dresser, but scariest man, coward I ever seen. Coward. So he got something on everybody, from Chris. Only thing, he don't have nothing on Courtney. That's one thing. He didn't have nothing on Big Lou. That's another thing. But he got something on the rest of y'all. What it is, I don't know. But inquiring minds, you know, as content creators, we're going to find out. Yes, because it's too many scary men on that stage. All of y'all are scary. Y'all got your panties on too tight. You bought the size that don't even fit your butt, your oversized butts. Linda said, in my opinion, I believe CK has crossed lines with Martell, allegedly. Linda, I do believe that. I've been believing that also myself for a very long time. Before they did that tour where he was going all over the states with him, touching on his leg, touching on his hand, and touching on his arms and everything. They standing so close together. And oh no, I've been believing that. They've been in the boom boom room themselves, and not the boom boom room. They've been in somebody's room, rocking that bed. Oh, bed, this bed got to be still. Be still back there, bed. Yes, they've been in somebody's room rocking that bed. Yes, in my opinion, because can't no boss be that afraid of their worker unless that worker got some evidence, got some receipts, and he's afraid to let it out. That's what happens when you get caught up with Martell. You should have known something. I thought you was a smart man. But anyway, we're gonna what you say, son Kiss? The bed. Oh yes, Lord, the bed. My this thing getting cut out to everything. But also now let's go ahead and get to reunion. This is part 1. It's still season 6 though. But they got it listed as episode 32 for that reunion, because you know they're going to have several ones after this one here. That's why they're calling this one part 1. Okay, and it's a whole lot of mess. Let me just say we'll start off with Martell, since we've been talking about him. Martell is coming out there like a 10-year-old Chucky. He when he walks in, I didn't have time. Let me go ahead and try to upload it right quick so y'all can see his entry walking in. I'm gonna do that while we're talking, but his little intro of walking in. Let me just see, do I have it up? No, I don't want to check. If I have it up, it won't let me do it again. See his intro walking in with those little pants on. Have y'all ever noticed Martell only have one pair of pants? Those same pair of pants that he wears everywhere. You know those little pants that, gosh, they're tan, khaki. No, they're khaki pants, shorts. And they gush up in between his legs like he got a camel toe. Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about. I don't know why that man loved to wear those. They're gotten too tight. They're too little. They goshed up in his butt. They're goshed up in his ooh-hoo-hoo and his patty cakes. Because, you know, he ain't got the thing like most men got. He got a patty cake. Let me just try to look over here and see, do I see it? No, I don't have it up. I cannot believe I didn't put it up. Okay, well, no, I don't see it. Well, let me see. I got it on my phone. I don't see it on here. I hate to show it on my phone when I got it. It's supposed to have been popped up. Oh, I see why it didn't pop up. It popped up. It's not a snapshot. Okay, but anyway, he's walking in those little shorts. But when he get on stage, he has this red suit on. Y'all make me understand this red suit. And then it had a long, what do you call it? Lapel that's hanging down to the thigh, black. That was more like a woman type thing. Some might like the suit. I thought it was first of all, it was way too little for him. Thank you for coming in, Melanated Energy. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. And Baron, Braylon Lee, thank you for coming in. Yes, hey, good people. Thank you so much. Braylon Lee is a content creator, guys. Y'all make sure you all go over and see him as well. And Shirley Terry, thank you for coming over as well. Thank you. Let me see. It's still trying to download. But anyway, guys, so he comes in every time you see him with those same pants on. And I wonder, is that the only pair of pants he got? Oh, God, I got it. Let me just pull it up so you all can see it. Okay, I'll do it this way. Okay, I got it. But anyway, then so he comes in with this red. He comes on stage in this red suit. Looks horrendous to me. Carlos have on a red suit, but let me just say, his red suit wasn't bad. It was tasteful to me. It looks a lot better than some of those other suits he be wearing, because those other suits be looking like he just got them from his cousin Sheila's or cousin Jackie's closet. But this suit here looks more like he it was like it was bought for him, made for him. Not something he went in his cousin or sister-in-law's closet and said, "Can I wear your brand new suit? Because I got a reunion I have to do." But Martell looked like he went into Sheree's closet and got one of hers, because that suit was made for the muscles. Sorry, Sheree, but you do have muscles though, you know. But anyway, and then we get to Kimmy when she walks in, because this is the fashion police right here. Kimmy walks in. She looks okay. Her hair looks good, but Maurice stepped it up a little. Suit could have been a little looser on him. It was a little too goshed up in him. I think because they got big butts and big thighs, you know what I'm saying, and big hips, big breasts and stuff like that. That's why the suits fit them the way they fit. They be looking like they bought them from got them for somebody else, and they installed the suit and put them on themselves. Let me just. Oh, Braylon said, this reunion. Okay. Let me see. Miss Reese, thank you for being in the Pink House, guys. And Miss Reese, she's a content creator as well. Yes. And Renita D, thank you for being here. She's saying, good afternoon, Pinkie mods and chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, come on, let's get those numbers up. Because you know a girl got to have her numbers up, okay? And I'm not going to have it any other way. Let me just get this and put it where it belongs so I can bring it up for you all. Okay, and then, Sin is already in here. Okay, thing. If you're already in, that means I'll find you soon. Okay, but anyway, and then, so Kimmy looks okay. We're going to talk about what, well, let me go ahead and say it. They still talking about that cootie pot of hers. You know, that pot of hers, that hot pocket. They still talking about that thing, or the dry pocket, the stale pocket, or whatever you want to call it. They still talking about it, and he's still making jokes of it. So let me know, this man is not sorry. He may say he's sorry, talking about he understands that he was ignorant. No, this man don't understand nothing. He's still going to make jokes at her expense. And she talking about how the fans and people was talking about her being bald-headed and her not having hair, making fun of her. Let me just say this so I can move on from Kimmy. Kimmy, you a doggone lie. The fans, Melanie, the millimeters was not talking about you. And I know you did say that. The millimeters was talking about you and making jokes and fun about your hair. That I'm going to just come out right now so I can tell you that is a lie. When no millimeters making jokes about your hair. Okay, that was your husband making jokes about your hair. And he may got some likes about it. People may commenting because he always commenting about your bald head. He just commented about your bald head this season, a couple of episodes ago, to Marceau when they was standing at that Jeep place, looking at bringing the Jeep out for you. He was commenting about how you want to top a Jeep with your so you can let the top down so your hair can blow in the winds. And he's joking at Marceau that you ain't even got no hair to blow in the wind. You're bald-headed. Yeah. He disrespects you every day. Every day. And he was disrespecting you when you got on that stage. Before you even could take a seat, he was disrespecting your hot pocket and your condition. Yes, he was. So don't tell me nothing else. about the millimeters or people are making fun of your hair. That is a lie. And if you want to talk about it with me, you can come onto my platform. We can debate it. I won't disrespect you. You won't disrespect me. But we can debate this. Your husband is talking about your bald head. Okay? Because I can pull up my receipts and then you show me some receipts. Okay? But I'm sure I will. I'll let you on here. Okay? Melanated said Martell red suit was tighter than Carlos suit. It was. The Scots was born with too much estrogen. They was born with all that butt. Yeah, that ain't no butt lift, BBL or BTL or whatever you BBL. That was born naturally. Big butts, yeah. Kimmy thought she was auditioning for the Little Mermaid at her big age. Yeah, she did look. Kimmy thought, I don't know. Kimmy ain't got good sense. Kim, we just because we're gonna ride her today. I need to just put a cello on that back and just ride her. Yeah. Since you don't like horses, you can be the horse today. Okay. Linda, Carlos King needs to make a choice in getting rid of one of the Scots, 1.0 or 2.0. Just get rid of them because they're about to run me crazy. Anita, thank you for being in the Pink House. Miss Pinkie, how are you? Hello, chat. Thank you. I'm getting there, Miss Anita. Thank you so much for asking. I'm getting there. I'm getting there every day. I get better. Kimmy making her cancer storyline for sympathy fans because she knows she's looking bad out of Maurice's beard. Yeah. She's making it for sympathy, but she doesn't give any information. She don't try to educate. She's a nurse now. Let's get this straight. Kimmy is a nurse, right? That's what she said. She's just probably a reject nurse. But that's okay to be a reject nurse. You just can't give out no medication. You just can't do everything a real nurse can do because you was a reject. Ain't no harm in being a reject nurse because there's a lot of reject nurses out there. But let's get it clear what type of nurse that you are on the show. More like a red grumpy. Let me see. 1625 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. The colors of the clothes are making me dizzy. Too many different colors. Story's husband looks like Pepto-Bismol. Yes, you're right. Stormy husband. Okay. Yeah. Tisha, I don't know what the hell she had on. She had a brown girdle up under her dress that's see-through, that you can see the cross lines in it. Girl, if your stomach is that big and you still wasn't snatch. You still look like you need somebody to snatch that in. Like, phew, you were still thick. What's the use to having all that on and you're still not, phew, you're still thick. Girl, somebody need to help. Somebody, and those shoes did not match that dress. Did not match that dress at all. Yeah. Hi, Thelma. Thank you, Johnson. Thank you for being in the Pink House. Thank you so much for being here. No, that dress, I don't know. That dress, it didn't look, the color wasn't right for her skin tone. Plus, it was not right for her body type because she had a girdle on or something. I don't think it was a skin. I don't know nothing about them because I don't have them. But she wasn't snatched. She needs somebody to show her how to wear that thing. If anybody knows how to wear those things, somebody needs to put her in their class. Say, Tisha, this is how you wear this. Because she looked bad. She went and got that BBL and haven't done nothing else. And that BBL and grew back. All that fat and grew back on her. Hey, Greta Lee, thank you for being in the Pink House. I'm feeling good, Greta Lee. Thank you for being here. She looked at the Jolly Green Giant. She did. Tisha did look like the Jolly Green Giant. Tisha had on Party City costume and Easter shoe. That did look like a Party City. That dress looked so doggone cheap. That dress did look cheap. I'm going to drop my link out, guys, soon. 29 watching and 16 in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, chat, for getting my numbers up. Come on, let's get them likes up. Get those likes up. It looks like an ice skating costume. It looked like something I could not tell you what that looked like. Ooh, and that hair, none of it. Look, Tisha, first of all, your hair was jacked. Okay, the dress was the wrong color for your skin tone. Plus, it looked like you had on a costume. Little man, what's that other, that costume? I can't remember, but she'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, those shoes did not match. You look like you got them shoes out of a bag instead of a box. Seemed like when you bought them, you go pick them up, you go try them on, pick them up off the shelf just like this, and you try them on, and then you take them up there, put them on the counter, and then they ring them up and they drop them on a bag so you can walk out the store. They didn't come in a box, okay? So when you need to return, they'll tell you no return policy. See, on the wall, no return policy. You say, well, I just bought them. I just didn't like them. No return policy. Okay. No return policy. Okay. So that's what you get. Okay. Letitia needs to dress more respectfully, too dark for her complexion, and she is particularly naked. Don't her husband see her before she comes out? Yeah, he saw her, but you got to remember that man don't give a darn about Tisha. He don't care about Tisha, what Tisha look like. He'd be glad somebody take that woman off his hands, because he don't want her. Some kids want you get a new long name. Okay, let me use a new long name. Where have you been? Still doing your counseling work? Yes, everybody been wondering, where have the Sun Kiss been? Greta, I like Melanie was looking hot. I love them boots. I can step out in those boots. ADR, thank you for being here, ADR. We're gonna go ahead and let me see. Let's go ahead and talk about Stormy right quick. Then we'll get to the players. Get what happened. Stormy and her husband. I can say he was the only real man on the stage that day. He may have had on his pink satin suit, but we know he was a real man, because a real man can wear pink. You know, that's why I always tell my husband, but he don't like no pink. I always tell him, a real man. And my son, he loved pink shirts. He used to love wearing pink shirts, but he don't wear pink shirts no more. But he don't wear them no more. He loves red now, red shirts, or what is that color? White shirts. He loves white, everything white. And then he'll go out and fall off a mountain in a white shirt and get it ripped up. Just last week, the same pliers that I stuck into my arm here about 2 months ago, I would say, he did the same thing to himself, almost in the same place. And his red shirt was covered in blood. Yeah. We had to throw it away, because he didn't change the shirt. He just kept doing what he doing. Just took care of the wound, bandaged it up. He needed stitches, but he bandaged it up and kept doing what he was doing. So the blood dried up on the shirt. That's him for you. He ain't worried about the shirt. Tisha looks as if she gained 20 pounds, and so does Stormy. They're getting plump. They do look like they gained a lot of weight, but Stormy carries it a lot better than Tisha. Tisha just looked like a big rolling ball, a pinball, not a pinball. She looked like a rolling bowling ball, just a round big bowling ball. Ooh, yeah, that you rolled over in the mud. Ooh, Tisha just, let me say, and most people think she's cute. That's one ugly woman to me, because she looked just like her mom. And if y'all think one is cute, I'm going to say, hell to the no. Because one that ain't cute at all. And she looked just like her mama. Yeah. Tisha makeup was bad too. I told you that. Somebody, that face, That makeup did not go, and the hair didn't go. She needs to reconsider if Marceau and her makeup artist was in cahoots to humiliate her. Yeah, yeah. Looks like she took some Wanda's funeral home curtains and made an outfit. It does look like something that was made off the street. Linda, I love Mel's dress and boots. It was over the top. Yes, I love that. Mel was into her her zen. She was happy because she knew she got all these little raccoons and rat snakes and demons and devils right where she wanted. She got them all lined up. And all she do just she can sit back and look at them, each one of them. And if she wants to, she can pop them off. But instead, she's sitting there and just looking at them all and letting them see what sins they have committed, what things they have committed. Yes, on behalf of trying to be famous. No, I love, okay, I read that one. Okay. Thank you, Linda. It's getting up there, guys. Come on, hit my likes. Amen, Miss Reese. It was unreal what Tisha had on. I don't know who thought that dress was cute. Maybe on somebody else, Tisha. Maybe I'm going to say maybe I could have got away with having that dress on. Yeah, but I don't think I would wear that dress. But I could have got away with wearing that dress. But I would not wear that dress. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Tisha looked like a neglected special needs adult sitting next to Marceau. It was so sad to see her dressed like that. It was sad when he had to chastise her on the stage. Y'all didn't see when he bent over to her and told her to be quiet, to shut up and stop talking and everything. He had to chastise. And then when they fanned the camera back on him, you saw her sitting like this here, afraid to talk, looking at CK like, can I talk? Can I talk? She was afraid to talk because Maurice laid down the law for her. And see, that's what Kimmy is. Kimmy is one of those Stepford wives now, like Tisha is. She let the man tell her when she can talk and what she can say and what pointers a little Q note says, he give her a little cue card. These are the only topics you can talk about and don't go so far. When I shut you down, that means shut up. Greta Lee said, I did change my handle. I haven't been doing any counseling lately. However, I may start it up again, possibly. Okay, thank you, Sun Kiss. We're getting ready to, and then Mel. Mel was just beautiful. Mel, let me say, Mel is, to me, she's tall. Mel is tall. She got them long legs. She can pull those tall boots off and that dress off. Somebody dumpy like Tisha, she would look like, I don't know, a Christmas ball, a Christmas ornament or something. I don't know. We're getting it on up there. 21, 28. Thank you. We're getting, Tisha was giving some dirty looks to someone on that stage. Yes, she was. But I'm glad Stormy could have read her more. But I think Stormy was firing warning shots. Yes, Greta, I almost definitely will, because those people almost drove me crazy. I would definitely be charging for their crazy. Thank you, sweetie. I love that Mel is not putting up with Martell gaslighting ways anymore. Thank the Lord. Ooh, we can only just pray. He is getting to the point now. If y'all notice, he is getting to the point where he's not just about to blow. He is blowing. You know, like a volcano. Soon they can see it coming and coming, all of a sudden, that's Martell. I'm looking forward to the 2 court dates Mel and Martell have coming up in January. Yeah, that's coming up soon. Black Titanic is in the house. Hey, that Black Titanic is a content creator. She's boots on the ground, if everybody knows. She's a legend in these parts. That's what I say, in these parts. But anyway, Black Titanic is boots on the ground. She actually does the reporting. She goes out and gets her stories. She's legendary. I'm going to call her legendary. But also she is what I describe to be like. Yes. And she's my co-host. She's always my co-host. Yes. Black Titanic, you can come up whenever you get ready. We're getting ready to drop the link anyway. Let me just drop the link right quick. Okay. Is that Cheryl Howard in the house too? Happy Sunday, Pinkie in the chat. Hi, Cheryl. I dropped the link for Black Titanic, and anybody want to come up? And let me see. And I want to also make sure Sunkiss come up because I do have questions for her. Am I sure, Cheryl? And Debbie, if you're feeling good, Debbie. I know everybody. And when y'all see my eyes rolling back and I'm falling out of the chair, that means, oh my God, Pinkie is getting tired. Yes. Is this my energy? My energy? Well,
Yes,
did you hear me? My energy. You're my energy.
Here, lady. Yes, I is. I got your back.
I hear you, girl. You can what is it? Color purple off already. Did you see the little thing about it last night?
You know what? I wasn't a fan of the color purple. I didn't know. I didn't see it. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, I did, but also I got the color purple poster. You know how the movies give out those posters when they put out a movie. Those big tall posters at the movie place. I got one in my media room. Did you just drop off Melanated Energy? Hi, Sunkiss.
Hello.
Black Titanic. And I think Melanated Energy just dropped. Come back up. Okay, I got Sunkiss and Black Titanic in the house. Come on, go ahead and start. Hi, Sunkiss.
Hello.
Black Titanic.
Hello.
And I think Melanated Energy. Come back up.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I was trying to get out the chat. I don't know how to move around on the phone.
Black Titanic in the house. Come on, go ahead and start. Hi, Sunkiss. Hello. Black Titanic. Somebody got an echo.
Hey, Black Titanic. The champ is here.
Okay, somebody got an echo. I'm gonna have one at a time speak so I can hear who got it. Sunkiss, say something. I just want to see who got that echo.
Hello, everybody.
No, it's not you. Melanated Energy, can you say something for me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, Black Titanic.
You the champ.
Come on. Boots on the ground, the champ. Come on. Black Titanic. She'll speak when she gets ready.
My mic was off. My mic was
off. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you all guys for coming up. This is a very special live today because we're talking about the reunion of Love and Marriage Huntsville, part 1. So it kicked off, you know, so far Carlos King did not address Martell when he told him to fire him or show his real life. So he didn't address that yet. Maybe season reunion, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know, but it didn't. But the things that did get addressed is all this, how the men have don't know how to satisfy a woman in bed, don't know how to please a woman, do not know how to not just please a woman. Seem like they're all narcissists. The ones that's, I'm not talking about Courtney. Want to leave Courtney alone, but the rest of them on that stage, like the ones with the letter M, we're gonna call it the 3 M&Ms narcissists, because we got Martell, Maurice, and Marceau. All three of them, they just in different classes, and I don't know nothing about this. So that's why I made sure Sunkiss is in the house for this. But let me just let my black co-host, Black Titanic, go ahead and tell us what's on her mind first. Go ahead, Miss Black Titanic.
I'll let somebody else speak. I'm doing something right now.
Okay. Go ahead, Sunkiss.
Now, are you wanting like what angle do you want to come from? Because you mentioned something about them.
Yeah, let's go with, because on each one of them, they had a problem in bed. Melanie has never been satisfied. What should I say? Have an orgasm by Martell. She brought it up twice so far in the pool, plus on this last night on the reunion. Now, Kimmy, she was trying to get it out, but she got it out because I think she's still being held down by her narcissist husband, Maurice. But she did get it out that she faked it a lot. And then Tisha did say sometime, but not all the time, maybe sometime, But Stormy didn't have no problems in that area. So seemed like the women that was married to these men or still married to these men, they always have the same. It's almost like you're looking at the same person.
And look, because for one, as I have always said, because they're all narcissists. Now, when you're dealing with a narcissist, and this is not all narcissists, but for the most part, when you're dealing with a narcissist, when you first get with them, more than likely, they're coming at you to groom you. Okay, they're coming at you to groom you. So if you get with them in the beginning, they may make mad passionate love to you to get you where they want you. If you're ever going to get, it's like when you talk to someone that has done drugs, they say they're chasing that first high. Oh. And that's the best high they've ever gotten. Well, that's what a narcissist would do. They want you to chase the first orgasm. And you'll probably never, ever get that orgasm again, because that's what they want you to continue to chase, is that first orgasm. And so it is a tease, and they do that deliberately. And so what they'll do is make you feel that feeling, even down to the way they may kiss you the very first time. So even with a kiss, we know that a kiss is like for connection. It is our brains are set up to where whenever we kiss the next person, our brains are set up to soothe you, to give off chemicals to soothe you. So even when it comes to kissing you, they give you a dynamite kiss to soothe you. And so after that, they do the opposite of that. They're even lazy when it comes to kissing you after that, because it is to make the brain do the opposite. And they know that. Now, they may not know, how the chemicals work in the brain, but they do know that it's going to disturb the brain, because it's a trickery in the brain, and they know that. So what they'll do is get you all set up, and that's their grooming process. Oh. That's why a lot of them, because they are like kids, they'll get someone that's naive, or that hasn't really been in so many words, worldly. That they'll get someone that hasn't been exposed to the world a whole lot. So they'll get someone that's younger, or someone that, that's not really experienced. So that's what they'll do. And so a lot of times that when they do that, they're not going to get someone that's on their level when it comes to, sexual, that has been with a lot of sexual partners and all that. They don't want anyone that's on their level or above. And so that's why a lot of them are into that BDSM and all that, because they want to be able to control. And so a lot of times they'll get with their partners. So the main point is so that they can control. And a lot of times they know that they're being bad in bed because that is what they want their partner to do. So if their partner say, I don't like when you do that, that's exactly what they're going to continue to do. Or if the partner says, I like it when you do XYZ, they're going to withhold that because they
Ooh.
want that partner to continue to chase that orgasm, to continue to chase that good feeling. Because what they're doing is messing with because we have the two frontal lobes
Mm-hmm.
uh, in front of our head. So what they want to do is erode that. So and it's all about messing with messing with messing with the brain. So when it comes to anything that's going to make that partner feel good, they're going to make that partner feel bad. Anything that's going to make that partner feel bad, they're going to do whatever it takes to make they're going to do the opposite of that. And so that is why their partners are starving for a good feeling. And they're doing that they're doing all of that on purpose. They will seduce. That's a part of the formula. They're going to seduce in the beginning, and then just like what P Diddy did with what's her name, Cassie, and then
Yeah.
they're going to back off. That's
Right.
what they do. And and we don't, like for instance, over time, like a narc, like I said, they're gonna erode that gift of a process. In the begin,
Mm-hmm.
we have that what they call the amygdala. It
Right.
releases stress hormones in the brain, and it prepares the body to fight, like have a fight or flight,
Right.
to a threat or anything of that nature in the brain. So whenever we have that to release in the brain, only thing that can cause that to release when it comes to stress is only like emotions such as fear, anger, anxiety, or aggression, or anything like that. That's the only thing the amygdala will that's what the amygdala will release, and that's what they call like the amygdala having like the hijack of the brain. And narcissists are able to do that. They're able to cause that. Any anything that's negative, for instance, that part of the brain will cause that part of the brain to light up. For instance, it's kind of like walking on eggshells. um that causes CPTSD. All of that is just regardless of what. Even during sex, that part of the brain is lit up. Your brain is like being in a war. Even during sex, the narcissist can cause that brain to stay lit. So you can't get that natural high from an orgasm because your brain is staying lit, and the whole time that narcissist is controlling you, even at that particular time, and that narcissist know that.
Oh my
They
Lord.
know that. So those women would never ever feel that until the day they walk away.
Ooh.
Literally until the day. That's why Mel was like, I never knew that was supposed to feel this way until after, till she was with someone else.
Right.
She didn't know that. Yeah.
Right. Especially if you haven't been with other men, and then you get this hood guy, and he's supposed to be all this and not. And I understand. Oh my God! Thank you for that, Sun Kiss. Let me welcome someone else in. We got Melanated Energy. I'm glad you back up, and we got Cheryl that popped in as well. And then we always got our. We'll come back to Miss Black Titanic. Go ahead, Melanated Energy. Cheryl, I'm glad you're here. Go
Hi,
ahead.
Miss Pinkie.
Hi.
Hi, ladies.
And let
Hey,
me
Melrose.
welcome some new people in that showed up. It's me, Rashida. Thank you, Rashida, for coming into the Pink House. And let me just make sure I haven't missed anybody. And if I did, you all know I don't mean to miss you. Yes. Go ahead, Miss Energy. Give me the energy.
All right, all right, all right. So, Miss Sunkiss, I agree with you about how Martell. I agree with Martell and Melody, because he got Melody when she was, fresh, young, inexperienced. She was about her business. I know she wasn't out there, in them streets or whatever. And I do believe Marcel got Tisha like that because I believe that her brain is not one of an adult. I believe that she has like intellectual disabilities. So I could believe that's why he got her trapped. But I don't believe that with all that mileage that Kimmy got. She can't hold a kegel ball. She got all them daggone degrees to get her nursing and everything. She didn't meet him until 7. She was chased him for 7 years. I don't believe that with Maurice and Kimmy. I think that Kimmy might be a bed and God, in my opinion, I believe Kimmy is a beard, and Maurice and that's why Maurice hates Melody so much, is because Melody got Martell wrapped around her finger, and Maurice and Martell probably was together or something like that. And I think that that's their relationship dynamic with Kimmy and Maurice. But Tisha and Melody, I could see that totally.
I agree with you when it comes to Kimmy, and you're absolutely right. She may have miles on herself, but she's broken mentally. He see that she's desperate. He see that she's weak-minded and she's gullible, and so that is what he went after. For her having miles on her, you're absolutely right. I totally agree with everything you just said. Totally. If he looked at her and saw easy, he saw naivete. He saw all of that. He saw and he knew she would do anything she would make me feel like the prize that I need to feel like. And that's what he saw. And so that is what he played on. But you're absolutely right. I totally agree with what you're saying.
All right. Thank you, Miss Energy. I needed that energy. Cheryl, what you got going on? How do you feel about this reunion?
Oh, goodness. But one thing, I don't know. Letitia needs to. I don't know what she had on. I already said it already. I don't like the outfit that Letitia wore. She don't even get paid for it. In my opinion, it was all coordinated. Martell, he got the perfect suit on. The devil in red. That's him.
Ooh, that is true. He's burning in hell. Ooh, no, not, yeah.
Go with that. He is the pure devil. Kiki, on the other hand, she just refuses to, in my opinion, and I've been saying this for a long time, she holding back. It's no way you're gonna sit there and come at me and talk about my husband, talk about me cheating and my husband cheating, and I just sit there and don't do nothing and don't say nothing. Come on, she got to give more than what she's giving. I got to be honest. You got to come back and windmill on Letitia. Letitia done said a whole lot of things but I realized that's her cousin. I don't know, somewhere deep down, I don't think Kiki wanna turn on her cousin. The way from what I see, because there's a lot of things she could have said she didn't say. And
I think Kiki is a plant put there by Tisha and Marceau to play a role, like she was, she's not on their side of that she's their enemy, because she hasn't done anything yet to fight back. So I think she's a plant.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Black Titanic? Is she a plant?
Who y'all talking about, Kiki?
Yeah.
Well, it don't matter to me. It's just too many Scots on there, period. All of them need to go. So,
yes, you're right.
You keep holding back. And as far as Martell is concerned, I believe Melody when she say she can't get an O, because when you got a man that treats you nice one day and he disrespecting you the next day, I see it's a turnoff to any woman.
Right, it is.
Yeah. And Martell seems like the type. He's nice to you today. He's gonna disrespect you tomorrow. That's what he's doing all this time.
Right.
So no, I believe because there's people saying, the haters are saying Melody's lying. She's not lying. I believe
she did it on TV.
Because it happens to many women when they're dealing with a disrespectful cockroach like Martell. How can you expect her to come in the bedroom and her libido supposed to be so sky high, as abusive as he is?
I was surprised it lasted that long.
Right. I don't blame her for not wanting to. And he gonna stand up talking about he got a hook. He got a hook, all right. He couldn't hold her. He couldn't hold her, couldn't hold on to her.
Not with that. And
And
that
I'm
hook don't give no bulge.
and I'm not trying to get off topic, but I got something to say to the bug-eyed bitch Destiny.
Go ahead.
Keep Mel's children off your lives. You know, and I know, and everybody know, the Eminem kids don't even like you. If you remember in Melody when she was celebrating
Yeah,
the video that she did, the music video she did,
yeah.
she came there asking Melody to be a part of her village and want to be a part of Melody's circle. And then she says, "Oh, well, I can watch the kids for you." What did Melody say to her?
Kids don't like you.
My kids don't even like you. They think you're boring.
That she did tell her that at her release party.
Right. So you know that the kids don't like you. And she saw it on Tank's face. Tank don't like her. Tank definitely don't like her. So for her to do that is but she's grimy, trifling, and she's a lowlife. Just like those other two cockroaches. Dirty Bird is cockroach.
Tank is wise beyond his years, and I think that's why Martell be oppressing him and be abusing him, because I think that Tank be calling him out.
He don't like
his little sister. You see in that picture, he was standing right by Sugar Mama.
Destiny's always inserting herself. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Destiny's always inserting herself in somebody's business. That's why that woman took her man with her bug eyes open, and stole her man right from under her, because she's always in somebody's business. She's always under the crack of Martell's ass. That's why Moses said, see your peace, deuces, because he already know she's always under Martell. That's the man she want to be with. That's what I've been saying all along, and I'm standing 10 toes down on it. And she's the madam. She even supervise all his women, be around all his women and stuff. What's going on? She's a madam or something? What she did was disgusting. To put Mel's kids, and she know her and Melody ain't friends. So her little response, "Oh, well, Mel and Martell ain't been together in 3 years." Well, her and Melody haven't been friends for years either. Right. So why you got her kids in your video?
She did that for Martell. She did that for him.
Right. I believe it.
She did that for him. And you know what? Like you said, she's always in other people's business. That's how she got that guy taken from her.
Exactly.
But you know how they say, you so busy looking over at my plate to where you starving because you're not paying attention to your own plate.
Right.
But the thing is, birds of a feather flock together, and where she really wants to be is with Martell. And so,
she want to be with Martell. I'm telling you, she been wanting to be with Martell. She even turned on her best friend, who gave her $6,000 to pay a Lucilla. She turned on her best friend for this man. Yeah, she want Martell. She sure do. And the Barrick know it, and Moses know it, and everybody knows it. So they know it now.
This has been her sitting back, just watching forever. Right. Even when for the longest, even when she was smiling in Mel's face and all that. This is not brand new. This is what she's been doing. So that's why I say you gotta watch who orbits around you and who you orbit around. Right. So this is what she's been wanting, and she's just trying her best, to do whatever it takes to make him happy, so that he can choose her. That's what that is.
And I hope Dirty Bird know that too. I hope Dirty Bird, Arion know that the same woman you sitting next to wants your man. As long as she know that, she may not know it, but she gonna soon find out. The woman you sitting there singing "Happy Birthday" with wants your man, which ain't her man. Martell has never been Arion's man, right? In my opinion. So
he put it
right. Did y'all notice that seating arrangement? How he had little Chucky in the middle? Yeah. Why did he sit on the middle so a kid can have access to him on each side? He should have been in the middle.
And he got to sit next to little Chucky, because he gonna tear that place down. He gonna run all over that place and tear everything down, destroy everything. He know that's
what everybody been saying.
That's how I see it. You better hold on to him, because there ain't gonna be no cheese factory. It's gonna be broke. It's gonna be burnt down to the ground if you let him get his hands on it. That's why he's sitting so next to him all the time.
I'm saying he could have sat in the middle, sir.
I know.
Martell could have been in the middle, and a child could have been on each side, so Sugar Mama wouldn't be feeling neglect.
Low life.
Right.
I'm sure she felt bad sitting over there on that side over there when he could have had her on the other side.
I know. I was watching Sugar Mama. She was smiling. Sugar Mama, all she cared about is that birthday cake. She didn't think about him.
Yeah, her brother was by her too, so I guess that's all that matters.
I don't think Sugar Mama likes him. I don't think so. I think she'd be happy to be away from him.
Yeah.
Because when he took that picture when she threw up in the bathroom, I was so hurt. I was so mad he did that to. I'm like, he's always, making her hop on the bouncy house in the hot sun. Don't want to give her no apple juice. Always doing something to humiliate her. Yeah. And I know she feels it. She's a wise child, just like Tank is. That's why Tank always standing right by her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Right.
And see, that's what narcissists do. What they do is try to find your spot. Whatever you hate or whatever you love, they'll use it against you. And so they love to antagonize. That is, they wake up to antagonize until they go to bed. And that's when I saw that, I said, he's doing that to use that against her, because they always want you to be in fight or flight. That it's just it's a mind thing. This is what they do to keep you on edge, walking on eggshells.
And that's why he's using the kids in every situation.
And that's what he does to his own kids. He competes with his son because he hates. Look, now I'm telling you from experience, he hates that his son has a heart. He hates that his son is a good person.
Exactly.
Because he's not a good person.
Exactly.
He hates that his son has good qualities because he's hollow. He has no good qualities.
And that's got a heart like his mom.
Yes. And he competes with him just like my egg donor did with me. I had to go to classes to learn this. I had to go to therapy to learn because I didn't understand. And once I learned this, I was like, well, it literally took years for me to get it. I never could understand it. And once years later, when I got it, I was like, oh my good, that's why. And I went all the way back to childhood when I said, that is why she treated me this way. They said, when you became literally when I was a toddler, 2 and 3, but mainly 3 years old, when I was at a doctor's appointment, and the way that I ran out the room because I couldn't see my brother get a shot, they said, if you can remember back till then, well, then that's around the time she probably started hating you and was jealous of you because you had feelings. You loved your siblings. I was like, oh my goodness. That's why he hates his son. Literally, that is why. And any of his other kids, he hates them for whatever qualities. He hates them because they feel and he doesn't. And whatever his other kids that are like him, just like him, he loves them for that reason.
Yeah, he loves Boss Baby and he loves Mariah. He does not like Sugar Mama because he blames Sugar Mama for not, for making Melody stronger. Because remember, Melody stated that she slept with Sugar Mama in the bed, and that helped her to move on away from Martell. And that's why he blames her. It's like a puzzle that, like, watching him and hearing everything that Melody says. And I'm like, wow, that's why he treats her like that. Because he left her to play in the snow with her jacket open, her hands out, frozen. She crying for her mother. He always does malicious things to hurt her. It's so sad.
So he looked at her as a threat because you gave her strength to carry on.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know as much about narcissism as Sunkiss does, but from what I read, that they just have no inner peace. Anyway, they don't have no inner peace. And
that's why they never can be alone. Because when they're alone, they think and they start to feel what it is that they're thinking. So you'll never catch them alone. They can't. They don't like it. They have the TV or the radio on or to distract themselves because they know they're awful people. They know that.
And they have no inner peace. So when he sit down and ask Melody for peace, how can he want peace from her when he don't even have inner peace within himself? And I also read that they don't love nobody either. So I don't expect him to love Melody and nobody else. Martell
His
don't
kids.
love nobody. Period.
Everybody is an object.
Right.
Each object, they're getting something from that object. Each
Mhm.
person is an object. So that's
Mhm.
even when they're making love. Even when you kiss them, it is to disturb your brain. Everybody is everything they view as an object. They don't feel anything. That's why I can't. When her kids are around them, I cringe because
Me too.
they're drawing something from. It's a demonic influence. He's
Right.
drawing something from them.
Right.
They're awful people. I don't. Once I start feeling that somebody's nope. I don't do narcissists.
It looks to me like he a little drawn in. Martell done lost weight. Martell don't look the same. I'm sorry.
Right.
I think what Melody is the one who is drawing out his demonic energy, because his whole thing was to take her down and break her, and
Right.
because he couldn't, that drains his demonic energy also, knowing that he can take her down.
Yeah, because her therapist. I don't know this, but I will pay money to say that her therapist specializes in narcissistic NPD.
Right.
The way she's moving, I said the Melody is a force to be reckoned with. She is bad. I said Melody.
I can see I could see Melody's strength in this reunion as opposed to the first reunion when she cried, last reunion when she was stone-faced. This reunion, she's like, what's up?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes,
she said, I'm on what you on. That's she said,
I'm
remember?
on what you on. That's it.
Yes.
She is bad. And so when she's what they call a Sigma empath. And so, because my therapist is like, you're now a Sigma empath. She's walking in the room and making them. When you are, you're totally aware of your surroundings. You can walk into a room and pick out a narcissist, and the way that you handle them, you ain't got to open your mouth. The way that you handle them, they see you, and they try to test you. But once they see you, your gangster is so strong because you have got all the work.
Yeah,
all the work, and they begin to fold. They fear you.
Is that why Marceau? Let me just ask Marceau on this episode. You all know how Marceau always folds whenever he's around Mel. I mean, Mel could just say something. He gets in line real quick.
He folded last night too.
Right. Yep. She did that, and it's almost like she was calling him out where only he would know what she's saying to him. It was almost like she was sitting. She's let me just say this. She was sitting. It's almost like I could see her sitting on this big throne, and he's down below her, and she was calling out his misbehavior, where everybody is around, but they don't understand what she's doing. She's chastising him in public, but only he knows what she's doing. Like she was bringing out his things. Uncross your legs, do this, or saying statements to him, and he didn't know what to say. He was trying to come back, but it wasn't strong enough. And for Tisha to sit there and watch her controlling him like a little puppet, it was just too
I gotta
good.
say, she check him more than his wife do.
Right.
More check.
But you see how Tisha was sitting there, and she was just checking him, and he didn't know what to say or do. He tried to come back, but she shut him back down. And then when she told him uncross his legs, first he waited for a few minutes. I watched this. He waited for a few minutes. Then he took that cross away and did it the way a man would cross their legs. Because he turned it over to the side for a moment. Then he brought it back up, and his whole face changed. Then he moved his legs in a way a man would do it versus a woman.
I ain't never seen a man so happy to be around a bunch of women.
Right.
He just had feminine ways. That's what Melody more like saying.
But the main thing he was happy about, he was crossed from Mel, sitting right in front of her. That's yeah.
Believe me, she got more control over him than his own wife. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. Mel,
but did y'all see how he disagreed with his wife?
Yeah.
He said that everybody was hating on her at the expo, and he said Mel wasn't.
Exactly.
Right, he did. He said
Uh-huh.
Mel wasn't.
And
Lord. Oh Lord.
also
that was good.
when Tisha was and Stormy was talking, he tried to butt into it. He thought he was gonna start yelling at Stormy. Do y'all remember how he yelled over what's her name? Mel, the last was that the last reunion when Mel was talking, he just started screaming on Mel. But y'all know me, so got a habit of screaming over women.
Right.
Yeah.
But Courtney was there.
He tried to do it. Courtney told him, no, you ain't got nothing to do with this, because he tried it. But Courtney shut him down. Did y'all catch that?
That's right.
Yeah, I caught
Y'all
that.
catch it? And they had the writing going apart of everything Courtney said. Courtney said, you ain't got nothing to do with this, so shut up.
And he got
Courtney
caught.
shut him up.
Right.
And he shut up too.
Yep.
Yes, he did. Because he's bucking against a real man, a strong man. And Courtney, even Martell is afraid to buck against Courtney. None of them gonna move toward Courtney. I noticed that.
They don't want that smoke. No.
They want to take it somewhere else. They want to take it toward a woman. They're always yelling at women, and that's it.
I can't stand I can't stand that. My female sibling, her husband was like that. He tried to get tough with women, but with a man, I can't stand that. Oh my goodness, I know.
They call men like that the P word. I ain't even gonna say what it is.
Let me ask you all, did you all notice how when Kimmy and what's his name, Maurice came in, CK brought up the taking it and all this comment. He brought it up, and Maurice started joking about it, and then Kimmy said that's not funny or something, trying to shut him down. But the whole time he would have little response, little jabs at it all the time. He always would throw a little jab out. But and I'm saying to myself, why is he doing that? Why is he throwing little jabs down like that at her? Is it because he still don't respect her or what she said? But then he said he was ignorant, but then he learned and everything. To me, he didn't learn anything.
It just shocks me to see Kimmy still standing by him. That's what kills me. For her to even be still standing by him, out of all the things he said at a time when she was suffering an illness. You know
that's why I don't believe that she had an illness. That's why I do not believe it. It doesn't add up. I believe that they are in an arrangement, and I don't believe that she was ill. I don't.
I mean, she just bounced back so fast. I know people that went through that kind of ordeal and bounced back as fast as she has.
Right.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I don't know. I'm just saying, even if she didn't, how can you sit by and let a man disrespect you like that? And you sit there and you defend him, and then you get on there saying the viewers are at fault. How are the viewers at fault?
Your husband is the big one that's talking about it. He's the one that's doing all the talking. We just responding to what he's talking about.
Right.
And we was trying to protect you and take up for you. But then when we saw that you're a male identifier, we just had to let you swim by yourself.
I mean, she's on there windmilling on the viewers. Your man is the one getting up there saying suffer through it. Roll over and suffer through it. We ain't saying he said it.
Right.
But here she goes, the male identifier that she is, the pick me that she is, the side chick that she is, she gonna defend the man over the woman every time.
Every time. Let me just welcome Shani B. Said I peeped that too, Pinkie, about Marcel. What's up with the legs crossed check? Mel got him in check. Yeah. She did. She said that I brought up that leg cross, and he uncrossed them legs so quick. And then TKO, thank you all. Thank you also for being in the Pink House. I just want you to know I didn't forget about you when I saw you come in. Let me ask y'all another question. Also about Letitia and Stormy, about that business, their businesses. When Stormy brought up this fact that she did the copy and paste. Her exact words, I'm not sure, but she did bring up that copy and paste. And CK mentioned to her that he agreed with what Stormy would have did. She should have been. She should have got on her site and made it a formal apology for that. You know, and she still don't think she should have done anything wrong. And
Right.
Alice, thank you for coming into the Pink House too. So what do you all think about that? Them discussing that the business practice, and then the teacher talking about we're all millionaires. And when she said that out, I said to myself, Lord,
Yeah. When
what
she
she
said,
said, she'd get people believing that. And I
yeah.
hate for people to believe that because I know they're not millionaires.
No, what killed
I'm
me
talking about Tisha and Marceau. And because what millionaires rent furniture? What millionaires have to get an extension on their apartment rent? What millionaires rent a 2-bedroom apartment into their house being built? Why don't they just go lease a huge mansion? Because they're a family of 5. Family of 5 don't fit in a 2-bedroom too comfortably.
No.
An apartment at that.
what killed
And
me
what
is
millionaires, instead of you trying to buy a car, every time you look up, you're repainting the same one you got so people think you got another new car. And what millionaires go on an allowance, but you get more of allowance than what you're bringing in. And then you're in court being sued every day over little things that you can pay off in a heartbeat. And what millionaires rent every time they look up. Just give me a break on that millionaire stuff.
yeah, she killed me when she said, Mel know I'm successful. Mel know what? How Mel?
Right. And she only said that because Mel ain't gonna rent her out.
Right. How Mel know? Mel ain't say one word. She just looked at her like, I know
Because
you
you know
successful.
everybody else know they're not.
No, you're not successful, Letitia. You or my soul. You're not rich either. Like Miss Pinkie said, you wouldn't be renting cars, renting and leasing, and renting houses and renting apartments. A 2-bedroom at that. Oh,
But
please.
okay, so
Child.
clearly their house is not big enough to just stay on one side of it, and they just renovate the other side. So
Right.
that means your house is not big enough for that.
No. Their house is I would say their house is about that they're living in probably is besides the size of one of my one set of garages I got. One set. I didn't say one garage or 2. I said one set. That's their whole house.
Damn.
And when I'm standing in my garage all the time, my husband or son tend to bring that up sometimes. How big it is, and I always say to myself, "You mean people? Yeah, their house is about the size of the garage. One of the garages out there."
Wow.
Oh my Lord! But they're a millionaire now. But then she wear those shoes that you don't buy in a box.
And those shoes she was wearing definitely ain't coming in no box. I can tell
Ooh,
you that.
them some ugly
Them
shoes.
some ugly shoes.
Now
And
you know
then
what?
she always got all the goodies hanging out.
Right.
I'm poor. I know I'm poor.
Child.
So the average person these days are poor. So my thing is, if I can go to Neiman Marcus and buy some shoes,
Right.
and the box is really nice, and I can afford to give these shoes away, something is wrong. Now, and see, I gave the shoes away to somebody. They were like, "Oh, can I have these?" I said, "Yeah, you can have them." If I was able to do that, shame on them.
And they got a paycheck every day, 2 of them.
Right.
Shame on them. So I wish I could take them shoes back from her because I learned that I didn't like her. But the thing, that's besides.
You didn't like them.
I learned that I didn't like this girl. But you know, she was helping me move, and so every time I turned around, she was asking if she could have something. And I'm the type of person, I'm like, go ahead. I ain't wore them in like 2 years. You can have, you know, I'm one of those type. But if I was able to afford to get rid of the shoes, this, and I know I'm poor. So something is not right. If she bought some shoes that wasn't in the box, and I laugh out of the fact that she said she's a millionaire. Something is wrong.
She can give those shoes away, and nobody still won't take them. I don't care.
I don't
Give them away, and they won't take them.
They ain't gonna take them. See, do I still have that house? The one. This is. I'm gonna check and see. Do I still have that house?
Been getting paid, so she did that to her face. Everything was so sad. I felt so bad for Tisha. Like you doing this whole grandstand, and you know, it's just off. It's so bad.
Whoever her makeup artist.
So she
With her boxing cape on or whatever that thing was.
Please. And her read was weak anyway. Her read was weak when it came to Stormy. She called that a read. That wasn't no read. Oh, please.
She was practicing in the car. I'm going to show y'all the picture of the house. I knew I had it. I'm going to show y'all the picture of Marcel in their house, okay? Mm-hmm. And this is the same house I have pulled up on. I'm going to see do I still have it so I can. I'm going to check to see do I still have this so I can give you the size, the square footage, and what all it the configurations of the rooms and stuff. Let me see do I still have it. But I'm going to show the slide of the picture of the house. This is the one that he's renovating, and this is the same house that they was living in last season. The last season house. Let me try to find it. It's in one of these. Oh Lord. Let me just see. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to show you the house, guys. Now that's the house. Let me just do this here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is the house they're renovating. You can see it's still under construction.
No, that's got to be the wrong house. Keep swiping.
No, let me show you. I'm going to show you that same house before they started renovating this. This is the house that's on the corner. If you can see, there's a street along here. Can everybody see the street? There's a street on the left side. See that left side where the tree is?
Yeah.
There's a street there. This house sits on the corner. Okay. Let me pull up the same house. Let me see, can I find it? But you can see they renovating it, right? It's being renovated. This is the house they was in last season. The same house.
Right, because they showed the outside of that house. It looked tore up on the outside.
Right. The landscape was always awful looking, and you can still see, look how bad it's looking.
It looks bad on the outside.
And that's the side of the street on the left side and everything. Let me try to find it for you.
But they rich though. They rich.
But they rich. Thank you, Sheriff, for reminding me, y'all. They rich now. Let me try to find the same house.
Women, what kind of siding is that? I'm gonna put my glasses on.
Wait, let me put it back up. This is wood. I guess it could be wood or fake wood.
Oh my God.
And I think down here at the bottom of it is stump bricks. Right at the bottom, you see the two windows over to the left side. I think that part is bricks. And then right up above it, above that line where the two windows at the top all going across there is wood. And then the front of the house on the center portion of it, that is, I think that's wood too. Yeah, that's wood too.
The roof part look like it's leaning. I don't know.
Right. That's that roof part that's going up here. That's a little that's the peak for that top portion.
Ciao.
Let me see, can I find the same house? I got it.
Oh yeah, they millionaires. Oh yeah, they millionaires, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with my mouth hanging open.
I know it is.
Tell you, they all in the trap house. I'm telling y'all. They are. I'm telling you.
What you say they're in that track house?
They're in the trap house. Yeah, all of them in the trap house. Straight up. Straight up
I'm
in the
gonna try to
trash.
find. I'm looking over so I can try to
Oh,
find
child. Child.
I
this
mean,
house.
you can even get a brick house. That I mean, it couldn't be brick at least.
I
That's
don't
fine.
know. Most builders, not that he's a builder. I'm not saying
Right.
he's one, but
He's
most
definitely
builders, the reason why they do a half wood or wood house, wood is cheaper than all brick.
But if they're millionaires, who's
You don't worry
counting?
about it, right? My husband have never built a house that wasn't all brick.
exactly.
My
It's
husband
stronger.
only built brick. He don't
Right.
want no wood nowhere on his house, nowhere. Because when he built a house, he designed the house. He does his own designing. He designed his house and hired his own custom builder to do it.
And brick is
But he
always the
designed
best.
himself, and he tells them what materials he wants them to use, how he wants them to use it. Well, most builders will put mortar in between bricks. He refused. He have never built a house with mortar. Mortar is the one that sticks so you can stack the bricks.
Yeah,
Right.
My husband only use white sand, and white
Mhm.
sand is have to be flown in.
Right.
His white sand, you have to have it flown in. You
Mhm.
can't, and sometimes you have to wait weeks and weeks to get white sand in. And people be wondering, why do you want white sand versus mortar? Everybody got mortar. Like you said, everybody, you can go up and down the street. You got 100 houses, all of them got mortar, but nobody have white sand, because white sand is not, it's different, and you can tell the difference of white sand versus mortar on your bricks.
Mhm.
That house
Right,
shows me the story of the three little pigs.
right,
Yours is made of brick. Soon as anything happened, hurricane, God forbid,
right,
Letitia and them house is gone. They
right. And
that house is gone.
with wood, you have to wood
They go-
start going bad over a few years, whereas you have to repaint it, or you have to do something to keep the wood up.
Right, you got to maintain it.
Right, stain it or something.
Maintain.
You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, no, I tell you, boy, I never seen millionaires like this.
These is what you call perpetrating the fraud, broke
Right.
millionaires.
Perpetrating the fraud millionaires. Yep. That's
And I've
exactly
been
what they
saying
are.
that from day one since I've been watching this show. When I started my channel about a year ago, I've been saying these are not millionaires. They don't even move like millionaires. They don't even act like millionaires. I can just see it in them. They're not. And I used to say they perpetrating the fraud.
And Melody, she's a genius. She
She's
made a
a
shirt.
genius.
She made a shirt saying, "I only sell T-shirts." And
Right.
threw it at
Oh
her.
Lord. That because
Genius.
Lord.
Genius.
And May said white sand is expensive. Yeah,
Yeah,
white
yeah.
sand is very
It's
expensive.
very
You
expensive.
can build a whole house with mortar. Put
Mhm.
mortar on bricks and build a whole house with mortar. The same price that you to put that mortar to put all them bricks on that house, it would take you 3 and 4 times or 4 times as much. By the time you wouldn't even have one portion of the house done with white
Right.
sand for the
Right.
same price. You're gonna have to come a lot of money out of your
Yeah,
pocket.
white sand
First,
is
you got to have that
expensive.
white sand brought in.
Yeah, it's
You
very
don't have white
expensive.
sand just sitting.
Mhm.
Most companies ain't gonna have white sand because white
Right.
sand is something unusual. They have to order it. They have to bring it brought in for you, and then you can't just white sand don't come in big giant bags where they can stack them up. White sand is going to come where you put it in the machine. They don't, white sand is going to come in a truckload where they dump it out. They go pick it up, and it's just totally different.
Mhm.
And you can see the difference on the brick. Mortar makes your bricks look darker. White sand brings out the lightness of it.
Right. Right.
Because it's basically, it is white sand.
They millionaires though. Oh please.
But they millionaires.
I'm just sitting here. I'm concerned about that house.
Me too. And the reason why I want to show you that house originally have 2 bedrooms.
Oh man.
2 bedrooms.
Look at
Unless
this
I think that one was added to it or something was added to it.
Man.
But I'm not sure. Did they add something to it or what? But I think something was added to it.
And I guess
But
bedrock
that's a
ain't never gonna be
2-bedroom
built.
house.
Yeah, bedrock
And-
ain't never gonna be built. Never.
And they got 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. So if the kids sleeping in one room, Is the boy sleeping in the room with the two girls, or is the boy sleeping on the couch and the two girls sleeping in
Is
there?
that legal?
I don't know.
I don't know
Unless
either.
they,
I don't know.
I'm trying to find that house. I got it somewhere
But
before
really,
they.
girls are supposed to have the room,
Yeah.
and boys sleep on the. Boys might have to get like maybe a let out couch or something with a bed or something. But girls are automatically supposed to have their own room. Automatically.
Unless they built something onto it. That's what I'm trying to find right now. Find that house.
How long have they been building on this place?
This been all of 2023 since this episode started. That's why Martell was just trying to get his house off the ground. It wasn't even built yet, and he's further along than Marsh sold him. Is in a house that was already constructed, just need remodeling.
Like you say, off the ground. He's still squatting somewhere on the ground.
Yeah, Shawnee B asking, where is the window on the front on the front porch? I mean,
that's now who because I can bring up
Shawnee B saying, where is the window on the front porch?
Where's the window on the front porch?
On the back porch.
There wasn't a window. We didn't see a window.
Right, I don't see no window either. That's a good question.
Tell Shawnee B it's on the back porch. That's where it's at.
Unless they got it on the side of the house. Let me bring that up. I just noticed what she just said.
Right.
Let me just bring it back up. Now, this is Martell's house. I'm going to show you Martell's house.
Oh, Lord. The trap house. Okay. Let's see the trap house. Let's see it real quick.
This is Martell's house, but this is courtesy of Black Titanic when she did. This is a picture from courtesy of Black Titanic when she did her boots on the ground. Let me see. You see Black Titanic right there. I can't enlarge it because it's already enlarged on my screen. But this is Martell's.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Right, and he got the same thing: wood going across and bricks at the bottom.
Trap house. That's
Trap house.
Yep, trap house. That's what it is.
I mean, is that really his house?
Not really, because that house is actually someone else. It's in someone else's name, a Stevenson.
Of course.
He sold them, transferred the deed and everything over to them, which is for $10. The Stevensons.
You know what?
And I got that too.
I figured that he always riding off somebody's coattail. He ain't never gonna have nothing of his own ever. So.
Sugar, you know what? Sugar Mama could buy the house for my kids.
Right now, who asked where's the window? Shawnee B. That is true. Now there's a window on the side of the house. You see that window on the side right here, but that's one small window. Unless they're going to make this a big giant door, but still you need a window on the front of the house.
A window in the front of the house.
Right.
Oh, she wants to know where the actual window. I thought she used to about like the glass. I was gonna say
no. She did more like where's the window in the front of the house?
Right.
In the front of the
window
porch.
is supposed to be on the front of that house,
right?
Even if it's a small window.
Yeah, supposed to be a window there.
Because if it was a window, they've been already had it cut out by now.
Right.
What we're talking about right here on the actual, that's the closed-in part on the porch.
Right. There's no window.
I don't think they can afford it.
That is true.
Because if that were the case, it would be there.
Right. That window's supposed to be there. Because you don't cut out after you do it. You do that only if for some reason if you're making adjustments. Because I had that happen once where you build the whole frame of the house, then all of a sudden you come through while they still, then you say, I want to put some more windows right here. I want to add 3 more windows on this wall. Now I had that happen.
How long does it take to put a window there? What?
It got to go, first you got to do the, what they do the drawings for it first. They have to add it into the drawings and everything, and add it in is always have to be submitted because everything about the house have to be submitted, and that's part of the drawings of the house.
So wouldn't it be there by now?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, unless he's
that looks
now,
weird.
if he decide to put windows there, then that's what they call they redo that. What do you call it? It's a foul. Is a they have to submit a change order, saying that because you got builders on the line, you got builders and people that you have to pay. I don't know about them, but when you're paying them out of pocket, because my husband would pay everybody up. He hired his own, everybody that was working on the house, he paid out of his pocket, plus the builder have his crew, but those people actually work not just for the builder, but for him too. So therefore he can tell them what he wants them to do. He don't have to go to the builder. He can go to the custom builder and tell him, but he can also walk up there and just tell him what he wants them to do.
Because your husband is legit. How long has this been going on for?
This probably been a year. And when I say about a year, because this started when Martell been building his house, and it's nowhere.
You think it's gonna be? Martell house is gonna be built out of Legos. Now this house right here, how long will it take? Does it have to take to get a window there? Over a year?
No, you can get a window put in there once you submit the change order in. You should be able to get that window. They can start cutting and marking for that window right away.
Exactly. So I don't think the window is going to be there. There's no
because once you do that change order, that's additional work because they have to measure it, cut it out, do the drawing for it, and all that. Then they got to order the window that goes in there.
Additional money that the millionaires don't have.
Right. But it don't take nothing to do. If you got the money, just say, I want a window there. What type of window you want?
Because even poor people can get a window put in.
Right.
It doesn't, I mean,
it doesn't cost that much to get a window put in.
Me as a poor person can get a window put in.
Get a window put in.
A millionaire, it shouldn't take over a year to get a window put in.
No, that's because somebody ain't got no money or they don't know what they're doing.
They ain't gonna be successful.
Marceau carrying around a measuring tape thing and don't even know how to measure.
And Martell ain't gonna be successful with the house he got because the minute that bird don't have nowhere to stay, guess where she gonna be staying? She gonna be right in that house. Staying in that house. Unless they're gonna drive the property value down. You'll see.
Right. and the thing is, hi Phyllis Crawford for coming into the Pink House. Hi Phyllis Crawford. But the thing is about with them, with Martell and Bird Brain is Martell is not the owner of the house now. I think he's gonna allegedly, just in my opinion, he's gonna be living there either to pay rent, to rent the house, or rent to lease to own.
I just don't understand how people can do business with him.
Right.
I
don't get it.
Here's the thing. I say this is what I think. This is my opinion.
Okay.
I think anybody that's doing business with Martell is either just as shady as him, or they're totally in the blind, and I can't see them being in the blind. But everybody knows how shady he is.
Right.
How could they be going business with him? And again, this is cliche, but I say birds of a feather flock together. You cannot tell me that anybody in their right mind will go in business with Martell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Belinda learned the hard way.
They're shaking hands with him. They're doing it for a reason. I'm sorry. I can't see them doing this with their eyes wide open.
Belinda learned the hard way. Belinda learned.
Right, because Belinda's the one that bought the land for him. She bought the land.
And she hurried up and took off running to another loser.
Right.
Exactly. So he's gonna have that girl in that apartment. He's gonna have that girl in that house. They're gonna be destroying that house with all that fighting and arguing and stuff. Martell ain't gonna prosper with that house. He's not gonna prosper. He's not, because he gonna destroy that too. Anywhere he go, it's gonna be that's
what they do. Narcissists destroy everywhere they go.
Exactly.
Because the thing is with a narcissist, they look at it like, oh, this is just another day of catastrophe. They don't care. It's like they have gas for destruction.
Right.
They
live
look
for
at it like
chaos.
this is another day,
Yeah.
or I got another year of destruction in me. I don't care. This is just another year. This is just another decade of destruction. I have some more gas in me.
Right. They live for it. They live for it.
We don't want it, but they do. They don't care.
They don't care. Nope.
So he just look at it like, okay, come on, bring it. They stop their destruction when they are 6 feet under.
Right, because we all seen that this bird has nowhere to go. She's been going from Airbnb to Airbnb. If that girl has nowhere to go, that's where he gonna be housing her at, and the property value gonna go down. Nobody's gonna want to rent or lease from him or anything else, because they destroy that place.
Like they can go down. Their attitude is, how many can I take with me?
Right.
That's truly how that's their thinking process.
Right.
I'm just going to take as many with me as possible.
Right.
So who can I take down with me?
That's the devil.
Yeah. Let me answer this question. Victoria, you want to know, you have a picture of the house before? Yes, I do. And I'm looking for it now for you. And then Phyllis asked me, who house was that she came in late? That was Tisha and Marceau's house.
They mansion.
Right, their mansion. Yes, was their mansion. But they're moving. She's living in an apartment. I don't know where he's living while they renovated. But that's the same house they was living in last season. That little bitty tiny house. That's the same house. Now, that's the same house where they had that little dinner table at that little round dinner table, and she had all them wine bottles and stuff, dusty wine bottles. And the little boy told his mom, I wouldn't let a man talk to me like that or whatever. That's that same table. That's in that same little house. Right, where they had all that junk piled up in. So thank you, Linda, 43 likes. And thank you, Linda. I'm looking also for that other house of his. I know I got it because I showed it before.
I can't wait till next episode.
Next episode is really going to be explosive.
Some kind of court papers that Martell, whatever he leaked online and all that. I think Tisha's holding some kind of legal documents. I don't know what it is.
Right.
But it has to do with Martell.
Right. Don't forget now, Melanie allegedly said that the situation with him and Sheree was just business.
Yep, that's what he told the court.
Because they asked, did he have a relationship with? And he said, no, just business. But also he said, when asked, do you have a relationship with Bird Brain? He said, no. Are y'all dating? No. How many times do you have to embarrass her on TV before this woman gets it? Now, she ain't a woman, though.
But don't worry. She'll be like, Nay, is this for the cameras, Nay? Is this for the cameras, Nay?
You know what? Those two really, Sheree and the Bird,
right?
Those two, he consistently put them down and rejects them constantly. He really, and it's so funny because they correlate. Those two correlate. They're just alike. They're dinky. I mean, they have so much in common, and he puts them down and rejects them constantly. So he really it's so funny how he looks at them as an embarrassment.
And he tried to triangulate Melody and Ariane anyway. He was trying to triangulate them anyway. Which is what they do. They like to triangulate women that they feel might fight over him. That's his way of also boosting up his ego too. So he's trying to triangulate them. Sometimes I think he still try to triangulate Melody with Coleslaw, and Melody's done with him. Done. So I don't know why he keep bringing Coleslaw on live, thinking that's gonna hurt Melody. He can't triangulate them no more. He can't. She's gone. He need to find somebody else to triangulate her with.
Wow.
That's what he do. He been doing it. Even now that they're not together, he tried to do it. He tried to triangulate those two.
Right.
And Melody's gone. Please.
Phyllis asks, the house appears to be small for their family. It is, because they're a family of 5.
Yeah.
That is a small house for them.
A little matchbox house.
Right.
Mama Pinkie, you said it was two bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what it had on. Let me see. Can I find? Let me pull up his. Um, let me try to go and pull up his 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 stuff on him.
Yeah, Miss Pinkie. Let's see how the millionaires really living.
But why
Oh.
am I single and poor with a 2-bedroom? Because I have a craft room. We're not supposed to have the same amount of rooms.
They supposed to have a lot of rooms. They
Exactly.
supposed to have.
Right.
I'm just going to go off this. They should have a formal living room, a family room, a game room, a media room, about 5, 6, 7, 8 bathrooms, maybe more.
Right.
They should have, and every bedroom should have its own full bath. Nobody sharing the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you have a bathroom for people that come into the house that's not part of the family.
Right, for the
them to
guests.
use.
Right, for the
Separate.
guests.
But nobody in the family go to that bathroom. That's just a leftover bathroom that people just go into if somebody comes to your house.
Right, for the guests.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Yeah, a guest bathroom, and I have a guest bathroom.
right.
I'm not supposed to have a guest bathroom.
Right, because you don't want people outside the family to use one of the master baths to one of the bedrooms, because each bedroom, and they should have a breakfast nook where everybody sit down and eat breakfast at a big long table. Then you should have a formal dining room table. That's for formal settings and everything. You're supposed to have all of those, and you may have a study, maybe 2, one for the kids, the study when they're have homework, and one for the husband, or maybe you, whoever the power boss in the family, have your own study. And then you're supposed to have all these extra rooms, and then not keep your cars out, because they never had a garage for that house. That house don't have a garage. They keep them all parked out. Who buys very expensive cars and leave them parked out? You're supposed to have garages for all your cars. You know?
I was watching your video. Miss Pinkie.
Mama Pinkie.
I'm sorry.
Shirley, Mama Pinkie. Did y'all see a garage?
No, that house don't have a garage.
No,
it have a driveway.
I don't see no
house from up where you can look at it all around. Who was in my live that when I showed that house?
I think I was in your live. I believe so.
When I would show the footage of that house.
Was it the time when they had all the junk cars in their yard?
Right.
Wait a minute,
they kept junk cars in their yard. It was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of junk cars in their yard.
Right.
At the rate,
I'm trying to bring it up now.
Look, at the rate they're going,
it's
I was watching one of Miss Pinkie's lives. You know, I was watching.
They had junk cars. Wait a minute.
But you got to remember, they don't clean the yard up. The yard be looking bad.
I know. Be looking raggedy.
And so if they don't even clean the yard, they ain't gonna worry about what's sitting in the yard either.
You know what? The outside of your place is an indication as to how the inside. It's right. And I'm huge on that.
Right.
My outside has to match my inside. So if your outside is looking bad, your inside is looking bad.
You didn't see? They never even cleaned up for the cameras. They had the stains on the brown headboard, the clothes hanging on the closet door. They do not clean that house at all.
They don't clean up their house. They don't even clean up their house when they come in to film. You know they're not, and they don't clean it up no matter what.
Mrs. Pinkie, I've been watching your lives. And let me tell you something. I'm about to put you on Love and Marriage because you live in fabulous. You got a beautiful house. Beautiful grounds and everything. I'm about to call. Listen, Carlos, put Miss Pinkie on it because you Black excellence.
Yeah,
your house is beautiful. You have a beautiful house.
It is stunning.
It's stunning. I mean, and she got all that land. I'm about to put Miss Pinkie and Mr. Pinkie on Love and Marriage.
It's okay. Tisha and Marcel gonna still be there. Tisha and Marcel gonna still be there. They're gonna be plotting against Pinkie and Mr. Pinkie. I'm like, dang it, there you go again.
They're gonna be trying to copy them.
They're gonna be copying them.
And Mrs. Pinkie,
you know what? They can't copy because they can't emulate. What they'll be doing. They'll be hating on them.
Mrs. Pinkie got a beautiful home.
Tisha will paint her face light skin just to look like Miss Pinkie. Watch.
Right. Miss Pinkie got a beautiful home. That's black excellence. I'm about to call. Listen, Carlos, get Mrs. Pinkie a contract, please, and get rid of.
To be honest, actually, I had a couple people that lives in my town been telling me I need to be on the Dallas Housewives. You know,
Right.
Housewives of
Beautiful.
Dallas.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
And everything. Been saying they was gonna, but you know, I don't.
And
I'm good.
We'll have Bella.
Oh,
and Cody
Bella.
as the bodyguards. You know.
Bella tear somebody up. She wouldn't let nobody come up in the house.
And make sure she sniff under Marceau. Make sure he don't come nowhere near that house. Please invite him first.
Oh, they don't know my. Have anybody has seen my dog Bella? Bella.
It's a
Bella
mess.
tear them up.
They
She won't
are
even let
mess.
nobody near
Ain't
here.
no way millionaires
Where
live like
the
that.
dogs at now, Miss Pinkie? Where you got the dogs at now? Because we
They're
usually
probably
see them
outside
harassing
somewhere.
you.
They're probably outside somewhere. Who was on? Somebody was. A couple people was on the phone with me yesterday and heard them. I got some pictures we just took yesterday, but I'm gonna show you some pictures of them.
Yeah, my daughter already shopping for them, Miss Pinkie. Oh my God.
She is.
Yeah, she's thinking about buying them both some bones. Cause I saw the video with Bella took Cody's bone away from.
Oh.
So
Well, you know
daughter
what?
said-
Yesterday they was fighting over Bella's toy for Christmas.
Yeah, so my daughter was in the pet shop and she said, I think I'll get Bella and Cody a bone. I'll get Bella the biggest one. She gets the biggest bone.
Yeah,
So
Bella
she
gets
think-
the biggest one.
Yeah,
Bella
I'm gonna
actually
send
knocked me against the wall yesterday. I was talking to
Oh God.
Black Titanic on the phone, and I think she said something about tell Bella to be quiet or something. And I got up. I said I'm going to go close my doors right quick. Before I got there to close my doors, I peeked my head around the corner. Next thing I know, she come charging at me and threw me. It was a corner, and she threw me up in the corner so quick and so fast.
Miss Pinkie, your arm. Oh my God.
Just as time she pushed.
Be careful.
She jumped up on this arm and threw me up against the wall.
And they're big.
Yeah, and my son had to come get her down.
Siberian Huskies, they are huge and they're
Yeah.
strong too.
Yeah, she is. She just got a big head.
She big. She's strong.
You need some chihuahuas, Miss Pinkie.
That's what I need. And I got Bella and I got Coda. So I got it's two of them. One husky and the other one is Ozzy. That's Australian Shepherd.
Yeah, Australian Shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah. But they do a lot of pictures and they take a lot of pictures with me and everything. Let me show you all this Christmas one. Let me see. Do I have a Christmas one up? I don't think I posted this one.
But that's black excellence. With Letitia and Marceau is not black excellence. Please, and stop asking Mel. Mel, no, I'm successful. That's a lie. Mel don't know.
Why did she say that statement? That's a statement I cannot get over.
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
Mel, no, I'm successful. Why is that? Why do y'all always bring Mel's name up in everything? She can't say if you're successful.
She cannot go. She probably take her and Marceau probably talk about Mel from sun up. They probably call each other just to talk about Mel. They are Mel identified.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
but Mel can go to them for support. But they always want Mel to be in their corner.
Right. Everybody,
They always
everybody,
but they can't live without her.
Right. Let's see what Alice said. Alice says, Pinkie, that's why every time they film at a house, it's always someone else's house. Like when she was packing those kids' products, she just nasty anyway. She is. And I brought that same thing up. That house was somebody's house. And that album wasn't even fit for her to package. But she only had a few products in her hand, but the album wasn't big enough anyway. They always have to go to somebody else's house because her house looked like a rat pack. I mean, it's like a hoarder's dream house.
I bet you her house smelled like old cooking grease. Just
cooking grease. Yeah. Cooking grease. You have a smell, don't it?
Yeah, just old.
Oh, I haven't smelled that in many, many years. Oh,
So busy trying to mimic Mel. Everything Mel do. Everything Mel do, she want to mimic her. It's like ridiculous. Like,
but that goes back to always you so busy with her head over in Mel's plate to she's starving.
right, right,
Because she ain't tended to her own plate.
right.
That is true. And she wants the Mel to co-sign for everything. It's like but right now, Marceau, all of them trying to get on Mel's good side because they know the boat with Martell and sunk.
Yeah, but they're the same. Them three clowns doing the same thing.
Right.
Dirty Bird, Martell the cockroach, and Destiny, bug-eyed bitch Destiny.
Ooh, yes. Hi, Tammy, for coming into the Pink House today.
Bug-eyed bitch.
Phyllis, thank you, Phyllis.
Yeah. And Mel Kids to get some clout because she ain't got nothing going on. Destiny ain't got nothing going on.
But Martell is going nowhere fast, so he's going to take them down with him.
That's right.
That's what he's doing. So I don't. They're losing. They're losing quickly.
Right.
They're losing quickly.
Yeah,
so
I don't care if she's friends with Bird. I don't care if Destiny's friend with Bird because they both, to me, in the same league. They both bottom feeders, both of them. And
exactly.
The biggest bottom feeder of all is Martell. So those three belong together. If you ask me, all three of them. All three are clowns. To do what she did is just despicable. It really is.
And they all gravitate to each other. You know how? Because whenever I deal with someone, I gravitate to those that have a light, that are light. Those who are their vibes are they have to have a really sincere vibe about them. They have to. It has to be a clean atmosphere before I gravitate to them. If I don't feel that, I'm out. I'm gone. So if it's the opposite of what I feel, like I said, I'm gone. So if those who are dark, they're going to gravitate to each other. Because like I said, birds of a feather flock together.
Right.
And so that is what they're doing. They gravitate. Destiny, Martell, all of them, they gravitate to each other, and they can't help it. They don't even know that they're doing it. That is just what they do. And so they weed each other out. They just weed each other out. And so Mel makes them feel uncomfortable. They may not even know why. She just makes them feel uncomfortable because she's light and they're dark.
And they can't use her. They can't use Melody no more. They can't use her.
So it's like oil and water. They segregate without even trying. She moves them out the way when Mel moves them out the way when she walks into the room. And so even when they try to get close to her and all that, she makes them fumble and play. They don't know what to do with their hands. They don't know if they should slide down in their chair or sit upright. She makes them nervous. And so that is why. So the thing is, Destiny would never be able to sit in the same room with Mel for long. She wouldn't even know what to do with herself. They segregate without even knowing. So that's what Mel does with them. So even if they tried, it wouldn't last long. It wouldn't.
Of course not. But don't put cameras in kids' faces who you know don't like you. Don't involve them in your mess. You know.
I think that Destiny is only around Martell right now because he's the only one with a check that she gets some money from. And once there's nobody else for all three of them to feed off of, they're gonna start feeding off each other.
Well, I don't know what Martell doing with his check. I don't know what Martell doing with his check. When Melody got to take food over there to the kids to feed the kids, he can't put no food on his effing table.
Right.
He's probably over there trying to help. Destiny probably taking his money. Like, I need help to bail out. I need this. I need that.
Or Arion is.
But he don't think well of Arion to even lend her no money. I don't think he'll do anything for her.
Right.
But let her lay down.
All you gotta do is buy her a bag of Skittles.
Right. And she'll be happy. Take her to McDonald's and get some French fries.
A bag of Skittles.
Nope, she just wants Skittles.
Just a bag of Skittles.
Sad.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Shovel, say nay, nay, hey, nay.
Nay. He disrespect me,
and the only
Nay.
thing by the little boy probably the same thing or something that's gonna give him diabetes.
He disrespect me, Nay. He's always disrespecting me, Nay. I made them famous on that show, Nay. I made them famous.
She gets wick with the oodles and noodles and juicy juices, don't she?
and apple cider.
Mm-hmm.
Don't she gets that, doesn't she?
What?
Oodles and noodles and the juicy juices. I've heard her talk about that before.
Because I guarantee you, if Melody bringing food over for those children, her grimy bottom feeding ass is probably eating some of that food too.
And that little boy of
that
hers,
little Chucky doll she got. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't got nothing against Knox.
they all eating off Melody.
They trying to eat off her and feed off her.
Martell probably divish out the food for him like he bought it.
If I was Melody, I would give them a bag each of each. Give all 4 of my kids each. What
you know he gonna debo it. You ain't being slick, Shovel. He gonna debo that food for all them kids.
Right.
Yep.
I didn't like the fact that at that so-called cheap man's birthday party he had where he had those 2 bottom feeders. Who's that? Tammy just said those bottom feeders.
Yeah, they are bottom feeders. They are. That's my name for them.
But Destiny to be posting those kids, and it didn't take her long to take it down because
she sure didn't. Because the millimeters was eating her butt up. Millimeters came after her. Boy, she don't want.
She should know
thousands
better.
of them. Huh,
so Linda didn't fare too well when she did it.
I'm a millimeter too, so
me too.
After her, that's right. She took it down. Then she gonna say, "Oh, they haven't been together in 3 years. People should move on."
Move on. What do you mean? Like that? Those are not your kids. What's wrong with you? And you know the circumstances. What is wrong with you?
And what?
Like, don't be stupid. Don't be
but
stupid.
Mel has moved on. What is she talking about? Mel has. It's him that hasn't moved on.
He the one ain't moving on.
Right.
And why is that her business? That's why the woman snatched her man with her big bug eyes open.
Ain't no way. Like how you get dumped like 3 days after you had the baby? You are a piece of crap.
She is.
3 days after having the baby, you get dumped.
And Moses went and split the Red Sea of another woman. Please.
After she done brought him on the show and you know introduced him to the world, this nigga dumped her like a bad habit. Like, girl, you are horrible.
The producer made it clear. He's splitting my Red Sea now, bitch. Excuse my language.
But you know what? It takes stupid to know stupid. They get along so well. They get along so well.
Oh my goodness.
That's what you get for being in everybody's business now.
Every time I think about her on the show, all I see is her mouth closed and her eyes bugged out. Like,
right.
Like she mute. Like she a deaf mute autistic. Get out of here with your simple self.
She said, caramel roll call a glaucoma. Something like he said, glaucoma your eyes or something like that.
Glaucoma eyes. Glaucoma. Eyes bugged out, looking slow. Get out of here with that stuff. You move on. No, you move on. Leave them kids alone. They said they ain't like you.
They don't like her. They don't like her.
Kids did not look happy at their.
You see, Tank's face
did not look happy. Like it's time for me to go. Tank and the oldest one is like it's time for me to go.
You saw I thought that Tank is wise beyond his years. That boy was looking at her like, "Oh, is you crazy?"
Yep, sugar mama. She wasn't paying none of them no mind. She said, "I can't wait to get some of that cake. I want some of that cake."
Right.
They have a problem with Mel showing them. Everybody can show them.
Right.
But the minute Mel shows them, it's everybody's up in arms.
First of all, she shouldn't be showing Mel kids because those are not her children. Those are Melody's
children.
That was
not Destiny's place.
They're not her. That's not her place to show Mel's children. Mel brought those babies in the world, not her. Mel didn't give her permission to show her children.
And she thought she did that. Move on, but she's not moving on.
She's not moving on. No, she ain't. She want to get back at Melody and LeBarrick because she didn't like that Tank. Somebody took a picture of Tank. I guess LeBarrick was at Tank's birthday party or something like that, and brought his son-in-law.
Melanie, get back at your husband over there.
What got to do with
ex-husband? Talk to him. Hi,
And he's,
Impetitious, for coming into the Pink House this evening.
and he's moved on past her too. LeBaron's been moved on past her.
Right,
That's why she mad. He's
right,
successful. He got a restaurant now. Oh, he got his own restaurant now. That man is very successful.
right. And
Very.
he's successful. Mel is successful. She just hating on them because she got jail coming up. She trial. She may be in lockup with the rest of them. But all three of them potentially could be locked up for 2024.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, how slow are you to do what you did? You get dumped 3 days after you have the baby, literally. Then you hold his house hostage, causing him so many thousands in debt. Then you go and put lights in his, like, how she did not want him around her. Like, she was embarrassed of him. She called him the chicken man. Like, she was embarrassed of him. Try to milk him, and he stopped her. And now she mad. Like, you gotta stop somewhere. You are crazy, lady.
How can she be embarrassed when that man is fine as wine? LeBaron is fine. And he got his own business.
He's fine and he's good looking too.
He's good looking and he from the military.
And he's
don't
smart.
know how good she had it. This with her.
And he's smart. I love smart men.
He is smart. He's a businessman. He's spiritual. He's a family man. How could she have fumbled the bag like that? She's crazy.
That's what narcissists do. They can't be around people that are light.
And you're right, she's a female narcissist. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. She is. I think that's a narcissist too. She's a narcissist too. I think she is a narcissist too.
Right. Mm-hmm. But he was older, so when than Mel. So when he looked at it, he looked at what he's got in front of him, and he said, "I don't care. You just had the baby, but I'm getting the heck out of here."
Exactly. That's a nice looking man. That man is he's successful. He's smart. He's nice looking. He's spiritual. He's a good father. She blew the bag. She definitely fumbled the bag on that one. I'm sorry. She definitely
she gravitates to Martell.
Right. She likes a bad boy. She like those bad boys.
The
no good ones. Yeah.
Right. The kind that'll rip your kids away from you, the kind that'll use his own kids. The kind that want women to do things for him and protect him and take care of him. She loved that kind of man.
Yep. And the man that likes to cause chaos. The author of chaos, which is Martell. The author of chaos. So she like that.
She got his back.
You like that.
Look, that's so much like my egg donor. She did the same thing. That's so much like me. That's what they do.
Wow.
That is what they do.
But guys, we're coming up on 2 hours and 11 minutes. And I know this is a good conversation, but you know what I'm going to do? Since we do have some cases coming up in the courts, Martell with Mel, I'm going to make sure I look that up. Try to look it up tonight to see when that's coming up.
Why is she taking him to court? That's what I'm wondering. Why?
You know, their follow-up. Oh, he talking about why? He know why.
I was wondering why she was taking him to court. I was thinking maybe it could be the revenge P. I was thinking. I don't know though.
I'm hoping they're gonna say why, but I want to make sure I look that up. And as soon as I find out, I'm going to let you all know. I got some other stuff.
I hope
I'm
she
looking up
to keep
too.
that dirty bird away from her children. I'm hoping she requests that she no longer is to be around her children. That's what I'm hoping she requests from the judge. Dirty bird, stay away from my children.
Ooh,
Ariana away from those children.
Get a restraining order.
Right. Just keep her away from them.
I would keep Destiny in that bird brain away from my kids.
And I would ask for supervised visitation for Martell.
Right, that he would have to come to a facility to see him. But I'm gonna be looking at other stuff because I want to see what's when they have to go to court again. But also one other thing that I've been looking for in the last week.
Something going on because he keeps screaming. She's trying to get me locked up.
Right.
Something going on.
Something is going on. So because he keeps making noise about it. He don't know when he make noise over something.
She's trying to get me locked up.
Right.
Well,
I
revenge
want to see
P,
what
revenge
got
P will
him
do
all
it.
agitated.
Right, revenge P will do it. That'll get you locked up for sure. Revenge P,
Right.
Martell.
Right. But and let me see. Pinkie's it's a video of Tank at Mel's brother husband's birthday party. I saw that Tank was dancing.
Yeah, he looks so cute. Oh, I love me
Yeah,
some Tank.
He was dancing, but I think the music on it, I saw it.
Yeah,
He
Sugar
was so
Mama
cute.
and Boss
Those
Baby was
kids
singing.
look so happy at
Yeah.
that party.
And they were singing too, Sugar Mama.
They
and
were singing Sugar
Boss
Mama and
Baby.
Boss Baby.
They're so cute. I swear, them some beautiful children.
That was a hard song they were
Beautiful.
singing.
They are beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And they so
but you
happy
see
when they with
happy
her.
they were.
They're so happy when they with her. When they with him, they look all glim and doom and
They be looking. They just stand there like a robot and they
Yeah.
don't smile. They don't look. They look like they be taking care of each other. The oldest two, Tank and his older sisters, just stands there like they're in charge, watching out for the Boss Baby and Mama Sugar Mama. They be too busy on the watch out because they can tell this ain't a safe environment. This ain't like being at home.
You can tell their anxiety be heightened. You can tell.
Right.
Just like the next episode, you hear Melody calling him, he's the scum of the earth. She right. He is the scum of the earth. That's a narcissist. They're
Right.
the scum
And
of the
that's
earth.
when he started yelling to the top of his lungs and then he
You're
stands
lying.
out with his hands like this.
You're lying.
He's so silly. They silly. They act like kids.
And they're scum of the earth. She's right. Narcissists are scum of the earth. She ain't lying. She ain't lying.
And I hope Carlo CK calls him out on that
I hope so.
That storm he created the other day on Instagram, that rant that he did and requesting that you fire me or let me live my own life. Then but when he asked you, are you in a relationship with the food, you said no. So that's which is it? You don't know what he's asking for.
Hopefully he don't wait till he go on tour to start talking about addressing Martell. Don't hide behind Melody now. Do it now. Why you got to wait till you go on tour to do it? Address him now.
Martell don't want to get fired. He know that's all he got.
Right. He don't want to get fired. Thank you.
He got that bubblegum money. All he got is bubblegum money. But when you Mama Pinkie, when you said it like he got a camel toe, I was late.
Yeah. He did look like a camel toe. Let me see. Can I think that was a camel toe? Let me see. Can I bring that camel toe up? That looked just like a camel toe to me, Walter. I don't know whether y'all, girl, that camel toe was.
People talk about you got something down there. That's a sock. That's a sock.
A big camel toe. Let me see, is this it?
He
I'm gonna
bring it up and put it in there. He ain't got nothing.
Here it is. I'm gonna bring it up. Now y'all got to tell me what you think on this one. Wait, let me move this down.
Miss Pinkie, I can't with you.
But y'all got to tell me, because sometimes I don't know what you call these things. I could be wrong about this now.
Oh, well, he had the shorts on. He had the shorts on.
Right. Now, I want everybody's opinion on this.
He had on some shorts that Sugar Mama left over there.
He got on
He was saying he wearing these shorts everywhere.
Yeah, he had on Sugar Mama shorts.
Yeah, he got.
Want to play it? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Wait till you get it. Now look right below the shirt, guys. Here it is. You're gonna come again. Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
When you're on TV, you can see. I wish I could make it larger for y'all.
I seen it. I was like, what in the hell?
He got on those same penny loafers, guys.
He always
They're called skunk loafers.
Trying to walk bow-legged.
He is bow-legged. He is.
He's trying to walk bow-legged.
I was with one. So I know them bow-legged ones.
But this one is a nasty looking man.
Yeah, he got they all tied up on his crotch. Like, what?
Look at him. But he wear these shorts everywhere he goes.
Oh,
Seems like those the only ones he got left after Mel's done.
And here's the thing. This is a fun fact. Most narcissists have poor hygiene.
Yep. Yeah.
They do.
Y'all telling me something.
They do. They usually have poor hygiene.
and they use their sexuality.
What
That's
do
how
you
they
think
get
is the
women. That's how they
reason for
grab
that?
women.
Huh?
What do you all think is the reason for their poor hygiene?
That's just not a priority to them.
Right. And
That
Martell case.
they're so busy with other things of,
Mm-hmm.
just being miserable and off into things that they shouldn't be into. To that is not a priority. That's the last thing on their mind.
And in Martell case, his whole life revolved around how can I take Melody down? How? Everything I've tried don't work. I gotta think of something.
Even when it comes to their sickness, their physical,
Mm-hmm.
their health is not a priority.
Nope.
Their health is, and they can have great insurance. It doesn't matter. They don't. No, they don't. That's not a priority.
That man
They're
gonna
too
have
busy
20.
making that person their priority.
Mm-hmm. He gonna have 20 eye surgeries before it's all over with. Martell gonna have 20 eye surgeries before it's all over with, because all he do is sit up all night, don't sleep. He don't care less about his health. He just want to find a way to take Melody, Dr. Melody Cherie down. That's his whole thing, taking her down. He stay up all night. He don't sleep or nothing. That's
Until one day, until that volcano gonna erupt, and then that's gonna be him walking around with that.
Usually, it's they usually are on their deathbed.
Right.
It's usually when it's too late.
Right.
They're fixated on whatever, just causing chaos. They're fixated on that. Their health, their hygiene. That's null and void. They don't. That is not a priority.
Right. And let me just say, happy sunrise rays. Thank you for being in the chat today.
Hello. Hi, Sunrise Rays. This is Cheryl Howard. Hi.
Yeah, she's new to the chat, and welcome.
Hello.
This is the Pink House, and you're always welcome here.
Ariane look nasty too. Ariane look nasty too. They must be a stinking mess.
Look nasty at that birthday
they
party.
a stinking mess.
Look unkept.
He look unkept and she look unkept. They're a stinking mess. A
And
stinking mess.
You know what? And that says a lot about him. He goes for male. And here's another thing too. The reason why he's with Bird, is because when he was with Mel, he got Mel where he wanted her, and everybody is an object. And so with Mel, he probably looked at her like, okay, you're the good girl, but I'll go be with probably like prostitutes or whatever.
Right.
And I'll be with somebody like Bird and do certain things with her that I won't do with you, because I don't want to view you. I don't want to view you in that light. I'll be with her because she's she's a 2 or 3 steps down. Yeah, she's deplorable. So I'll do all these grungy things with her. And
you're right,
I see her in that light.
Yeah, you're right. Because
with Mel, he looked at Mel. He don't want to see Mel in that light. So I want to see you as the dainty wife at home. I want to continue to see. I don't want to bring you down off that pedestal. And that's how he reasoned. Whereas with the Bird and anybody else, I don't care. I can do all these deplorable sexual things with, and that's how he compartmentalized that, and he was okay with it.
Right.
So and a lot of times they'll do that too.
That's right. They pick the dumbest chick. They pick the dumbest one. The one that's going to tolerate the abuse and all that other stuff that he got that come along with him. His demonic ways. She tolerates it. Melody see Melody hold him accountable. Ariane don't hold him accountable. He do whatever he want to do to her.
And is that the same way for what's her name, Sheree? Because Sheree
ain't hold him accountable either.
Rocks.
Right. She didn't hold him accountable.
Yeah, she won't dare hold him accountable. She will always back him up. And the thing is, they're claiming that it's a business deal, but again, that is so that he can retrieve money. If it is a business deal, it was just so that he can acclaim fame and all that. That was what he got out of that. But if it went past that, it is too so that because she not only made him gain something, attention, money or whatever, but also too, if they went further, she would never hold him accountable. He saw her as less than. He saw her as a dingbat. He saw her as somebody that he could walk on and she would accept it. She would go to bat for him. She would windmill for him.
Right.
And so even if they slept together or whatever the case is, he knew that he can do whatever with Sheree, and she will be on the same status as the bird.
Right. Sheree, the bird, Destiny, all three of them,
Yeah.
they only see Martell for what he looked like on the outside.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They don't realize what this man is on the inside. And I mean, it's just like that. Martell is inside. Martell looks just like that picture that you always show, Miss Pinkie, of that song that you always show.
Oh,
Inside, that's what Martell look like. Inside.
that's what my tail looks like.
Inside.
Oh, I need to bring
Outside,
that
he
picture
looks-
again.
Outside, women look at him and see muscles and nice looking, but inside, that's who Martell is. Martell is rotten
We
inside.
can
I
bring
mean,
up
filthy
Martell's
rotten.
picture before we leave. Y'all know
Yeah.
I'm got to bring it up.
That's what he looked like inside. That's what he looks like inside.
I
They
don't
just-
see what women see in him. I
Me
really
neither. He
I
ain't
don't
even
see
nice
what they
looking.
see.
He
He-
ain't even nice looking.
I truly don't see what they see.
Right.
I mean, to each his own.
I mean, he ain't
Right.
the Rock now. Come on now.
Guys, I'm getting ready to bring up the famous Martell.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
his
you shouldn't
inside.
say nothing because you know I have to show that picture.
But that's what he looked like inside, though.
That's what he looks like inside.
That's why he always focusing on the outside of him, making sure he got muscles and making sure he look good. Because that's all he focused on is the outside. Because inside he is rotten to the core. Rotten.
He is.
That's
Okay,
the bottom
guys,
line.
we getting ready to show this.
But his own mother don't even care for him. You can tell. She
Right.
don't care for him.
Right.
Can y'all hear it?
Yes.
Can y'all hear it? I love watching him as this.
That's him inside. That's him inside. That's him.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Watch this. Wait. Let me make sure the caption is on. Because I want y'all to make sure you see the words going across the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm. Women look at his outer appearance. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Side,
him. Y'all
Oh.
ready now? Okay, here it goes.
I got a switch in my head. I go from living to dead. You got me seeing all red. Now I'm becoming a threat. I fucking heard what you said. I'll make you have some regrets. And no, I never forget. So now you have a few debts. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear. My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he snaps me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel. I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks. I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place.
I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Yeah, those eyes are a killer. Them eyes, boy. Martell got those eyes.
Huh?
I said he got those eyes that just
Right.
ugh.
You know what? That's
Very.
my Martell automata. Because this man is, let me just get this here down.
Damn, my Melody ain't would never go back to him. I understand her.
Oh,
So
I hope she don't ever go back to
no,
that.
Melody ain't never going back to him. No.
I hope not.
You're
But
not. You're not.
we're gonna we're all the millimeters, and we all
She not.
gonna pray for Melanie and the kids, because I've never seen the kids so happy and so. I mean,
Mhm.
on that video, Tank dancing, the other two baby girls are singing and stuff.
Mhm.
I've never seen them so happy.
Yeah, Melody said she had all her babies in bed with her, and she was rubbing their backs and see. That's where they need to be with her.
Right.
Please.
And I bet when she gets home, she pray. I bet while they're gone every night, she pray a prayer over them to keep them safe.
Right.
Ooh, that's
But
a dangerous environment.
But those kids are smart though. Believe me, they tell her everything. They tell Melody everything that's going on. How does Martell think she know that Ariane is over there every day? You heard what Melody said.
Right.
She's over there every single day. Those kids tell Melody everything that's going on.
Right.
Everything. They're
That
very
is
loyal
true.
to their mama. Trust me.
Thank you, guys. We're going on 2 hours and 29 minutes. Be 30 minutes and a minute.
Pinkie.
Huh?
Thanks for up.
Yeah, sure.
I said thanks for letting me come up.
You know, you're always welcome. You're one of my team. Oh, I don't know what I do with you without you, Sunkissed, and the rest of you all that comes up and everything. You all make my day when you come up. Black Titanic says she's back. Want me to throw the link? Black, let me. Do I still have it on my? Let me see if it's still here. Yes, it is.
Black Titanic, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, Black Titanic. I just drafted for you.
And he's jealous of those kids. He's jealous because Mel is giving all her love to them and not him. He's jealous of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the fact that they was out, whenever he see pictures of them, they are always dressed in the finest? No link, I'm driving. Okay, Black Titanic's okay. I'll just put okay. Okay, Black Titanic, she's driving, so she can't get on the link. But yeah, I think so. And then all them beautiful pictures for Christmas. And I don't think he can in the past he was able to copy everything she would do. He can't do that now. He don't have right. That money ran out, so he can't afford that.
Got more money than him. Of course he's jealous of her. She got more money than he do.
Oh, she can buy him 2 and 3 and 4 times over.
Exactly.
I got more money than Martell. So.
Right. Man on the street got more money than Martell. Right. Everybody got more money than Martell.
Yeah.
Rose got more money than Martell.
Martell. Oh Lord, who don't have more? I got more money than Martell, and I don't even have a job. I need a job.
Bella got more money than Martell. Please.
Bella and Coda got more money than Martell.
Better than him.
Oh Lord.
He just they keep at it, keep on antagonizing people, going at people. They don't stop until they destroy themselves. They don't stop, and he's not gonna stop until he totally destroy himself. That they don't stop.
Yeah,
right.
They don't stop.
Hate Melody. He don't hate Melody. He hate himself.
Right.
Self-hate.
He's still in love with Melanie.
Yeah.
He's trying to destroy her because she won't come back to him.
Right.
And he's afraid that if she's left out there, she's gonna find somebody else, and that's gonna make him just unlive. So he can't take it. So he'd rather take her down than see her prosper and then be with somebody else. I don't think that man will grow hair on his head. He probably go and get a toothpaste sold on there, glued on his head.
Before he take accountability for anything, that's exactly what he'll do.
Yeah,
right.
Will not take no accountability for nothing.
Right, and then he'll blame her. Oh,
everything is her fault.
And he haven't seen her in months, but she haven't talked to him in months. He won't be stopped, Alice, until he goes to jail, and I concur with that. Yeah, he needs to be in jail. But we're going to go ahead and be leaving, guys. I am getting tired. It's time, and I got something big I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow, so I'm excited about that, and I'll let you all know afterwards. I'll come on and one day this week and do a live about it.
A little hint.
Yeah, I got something big going on.
Just a little hint. Just a little hint. A little hint.
Yeah, just a little hint. I just dropped a couple little hints.
Nuggets, a couple of little
But
nuggets.
I'll let y'all know how it goes. I'll come out and tell you about it soon. Okay.
Okay.
I will. And who knows? I'm gonna have Bella to come out with me. Me and Bella will tell you. I ain't bringing Coda out because Coda will talk y'all to death. I'll bring Bella out so Bella can help me tell y'all. Okay.
When Bella start talking, I'm not. You ain't never gonna hear from me again.
Huh?
I said, if Bella start talking, you won't hear from me again.
Bella talks every day. Bella talks every day. Let me see. Oh, let me show you Bella's toy. Let me just show you. I'll be back, guys. Let me show you.
She start
This
talking.
is
I'm
my-
out of here.
She got for Christmas.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, how
It's
cute.
all. It's got all dog slob on it, though.
Yeah, she gonna
Straighten
tear
it
that
out.
up. She gonna
This
tear
is
that
what
up.
they were fighting over yesterday.
Oh,
Her dog toy.
That's cute.
oh, that's
It
cute.
got dog slob all over it. Yeah. They was fighting over that yesterday and everything. I tell you, that's them. They fight over everything. But everybody, thank you all for coming. Cheryl, Sun Kids. We had Black
You're
Titanic in
welcome.
the house. We had Melanated Energy. We
Yeah,
had
energy.
who else did I miss?
Who else
The
was
one
there?
that start with it was a D. I forget her name.
Yeah, D. Yeah. Start with a D.
Was it Debbie?
No, not not Aunt Debbie.
I
Mm.
forget. I forget. She was real funny. I forget her name.
Yeah, I forgot her name too.
It was Melanated Energy again.
The energy was.
Forget
I'm
her
looking to try to figure out who that was.
name. She was making a lot of good points.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I
was.
remember. But it'll come across me. But I do want to thank everybody for coming up. Y'all just help me to make this live a great one for everybody that was in the house and everything. I'm looking for the name while we're going on and everything. And we got part 2 of Love and Marriage Hip Hop, the reunion, starting next Saturday. It comes on 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, my time. We're going to do part 2, and it's supposed to be eye-opening. I can't wait till we get to the part where Brendan had came up for a quick second and then dropped. Didn't he come up? Braylon came up. Braylon Lee came up. He's a content creator, I think,
Okay.
for a quick
Hi,
second.
Braylon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and be calling it to an end, guys. Thank you,
Okay.
Sunkist. Thank you, Cheryl.
You're
Black
welcome.
Titanic, everybody that came up, Melanated Energy, but thank you,
Hey,
guys.
Mr.
And I
Gamble,
enjoyed having you
Miss
all
Brother
up.
Lee.
I'm can I mention this? This has nothing to do with the topic, and then we can get off.
Okay.
One thing, can we talk about why we never see Beyonce and Jay-Z's little boy, but we seen his daughters? We've seen their daughters.
Okay.
Because I really believe, because even in the picture I've seen Jay-Z is in
Both of his daughters.
Rumi, yeah,
Blue Ivory
Rumi
and the other little girl.
yeah, like they're holding him up, and I said, I wonder if he's disabled. Is that why we've never seen him? Because we've seen Rumi and we've seen Blue,
Blue Ivory. Yeah.
and we've seen them in public, but we've never seen him, and they keep him out of public eye.
Right.
And I said, I wonder if he's disabled, and that's why they don't let him be seen.
I don't know.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, I don't know.
that'll be a good story. I'll look into that. I never
Okay.
even thought about that.
I was just wondering about that, but I hope not. But that's
Yeah.
the one thing I was wondering about. But
Yeah.
okay, that like
Thank
I said,
you for that. That's a good story idea. And besides that story idea, I got another one I was working on last night before I fell asleep. And it was a documentary, but it was on TV. and it had like 6 or 7, I would say maybe 10 parts to it. For like every hour, another portion of it, another part 1, part 2, part 3. And it played on for on and on and on last night. Let me see the name of it. And I said I was going to do something on it. Here it is right here. Oh, let me see. I only got a portion of it. Here it is right here. Right here, I'm going to do something on this week. And what I want to do, this is the case. Let me see, can I? Oh, this is the case. Natalia Burnett. Burnett. They could pronounce it as Natalia Burnett. And this is I think ID card of hers. And they got she's supposed to, on this picture, I think she's supposed to be a little child, like in kindergarten, like 6 or 7 years old. And they got her as 22, or when she was being adopted by this other family, they said it showed that she was 33. When this man and woman was adopting her at 33. But she told them she's not 33. So the court asked her, how old was she? And then the court says, well, are you 19? And she said she thinks she's 19. But other people said she was adopted at 4 or 5, or she's about 5 or 7 or 8 years old now. But it just, but because of her height, she only weighed 45 pounds. She's really, she's a little person. And she's from, where's that place? Whatever. Where's this place? Where they doing all that bombing now? Where the war is at now? Ukraine. But right, they got a birthday right now on this page is that she was born in 1989. But when people would talk to her, she sounds like she's like 20 some years old. She sounds like a grown woman when she talks to you. I mean, she can talk like a grown person, but then when you ask her how old she is, she'll say 7, 8, or 9. But then you look at her like, boy, I'm talking to somebody that's older than me. And you know, she was, I think, in first grade or something, and the teacher called the police because he wanted on the paper it said she was 22, and they were thinking, but this is for first graders. This class is for first graders, but she's sitting over there and talking like she's grown. And so when the teacher inquired about the age, pulled it up, showing she's 22 years old in the first grade class. So it's the strangest case. And it's the strangest case ever. Huh?
This sounds pretty strange to me.
Right.
Was she on Dr. Phil? Did they have her on Dr. Phil?
I'm not sure. She's been on some show before because I hadn't seen this before. That's what made me stop and look at it, because I hadn't seen this somewhere else before. And that's what made me stop and look at it. And I just couldn't get enough of it. I actually fell asleep watching after the third episode of it. So I hit record so I can record all the rest of them and everything. And I said what I was going to do. This thing is so long and so many episodes. What I may do is just create one day a week just to cover this story. Pick out one day out of the week where we just cover this story here. And it's ongoing because they were showing that the last thing date that they were showing on there, I think it was March 2023. So I said that was just last year. March 2023. It haven't been a year yet. So if they just got the last date that I saw last night before I went to bed, March 2023. So that means it's still an ongoing thing going on. So I want to dive into that because it's still an ongoing case. And I said, because it's an ongoing case and stuff, and I know I have access to pulling up case records, I want to go ahead and pull up. That's why I didn't get much, because I can pull those case records up myself and everything. So I'm going to work on that one this week, and then research that story that you want to do, Sunkiss, and everything. So I got a few things that I since I'm getting stronger and I can last a little longer. So we're gonna work on those and everything. And I do appreciate everybody for coming up, and everybody that's in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Is there anything you all want to say before we end today?
No, that's it. Just thanks for letting me come up, Mama. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Hey,
love everybody in the chat. And
love you,
thank
Miss
you
Pinkie.
for
Love
all
you,
of my content creators and my panelists for coming up. Thank you, guys. And love you most. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.